Wait. Couldn't hear that on stream. Hold on.
Henshin go, baby!
Okay, I think we got it now.
There, we got it. We lit. Alright. The pain. Alright, so anyway, it was painful. Welcome to episode 16 of Henshin Academy. We are here, and I'm also very lazy, but we're here. Today, gaming and Gotchard today, that's all we got. Ugh. No. Yeah. We're behind on the booms. But anyway. We got news. Woo! We got news. Say hello to everyone here as we get started into the news. Wave at the people. It never stops. He never stops. Wave at the people. Wave at the people. Frag. He's waving. We're waving. There you go. Oh. Alright, so anyway. Take it away, Jukebox. I'm gonna start. We're gonna. Yes, Toku stuff. Yes, we are here for the Toku. Oh, hold on. Wait a second. Cause I am glad I caught that. I couldn't hear. You guys.
Have I heard us on stream?
There you go.
Yeah, I can hear. I heard us.
You were like low, but not fixed it, so now it's better.
Okay.
So nice, huh?
All right. So I think it might just be Toku's swag stuff. All right. Anyway, let's get down to it.
The Deca
First up, I
movie
guess.
came out, by the way.
What? What movie?
The Deca Ranger movie.
Oh, the 20 years after. Yeah.
That's out.
Is that the... Oh, right. Nice. Hopefully that gets up soonish.
I guess speaking of that, right into the Deca Ranger stuff. There's a Deca Ranger perfume. if you wanna smell like the Deca Ranger.
Like justice?
I don't know. I
Straight
haven't
from
smelled
Fairy
it.
Tale.
Fairy Tale, the perfume company.
Oh.
Based around the anime.
Is it really based on the anime?
Yes, because Ichigo, the ugly, short, fat dude, loves his perfume. Because...
Alright.
Yeah.
And then they just decided to make it a real company. Okay, cool.
Parfum.
The other Deca Ranger, non-perfume Deca Ranger merch is memorial editions of the Master License and the Fire License. I forget exactly what.
Fireball booster, baby.
That, yes.
Ignore me, I'm eating dinner.
The Fireball booster, yeah. So, if you can pick those up for your Deca Ranger needs to go with your Memorial Edition. Echo, you have the standard Memorial Edition one, right?
Correct.
You're gonna pick up another one to match? I assume he's contemplating.
I'm using it right now.
Oh, it's not coming through on the mic. Sorry.
It's coming through on stream at least. Judgment time.
Oh. Oh yeah, it is. Okay.
Change your standby.
All right. So, are you though? Are you gonna?
I'll get Fireball Booster.
But not the master license? Interesting.
I need to get the sword first.
Ah, okay. I see. I see.
Once I get the sword, it's game time.
All right. Jumping from that to another piece of token mooch that costs way too much. We're getting CSM Joker Rousers from Blade. So, if you want to become the Joker in Blade, or the Joker Undead, whatever version, there you go. Here's your chance.
Yep. Cosplay it up, gang.
Cosplay it up.
I'm proud of y'all.
All right. And anything else? Guys. Oh, we're getting another stage show.
Yeah.
Actually. Jumping over to Sentai stuff. We're getting Boom Boomger cross Dawn Brothers cross King Oger. And if you look at the little preview pictures at the bottom, there's also Lupin Red and
Aka
Red
Ninja.
Aka Ninja, that's what it is. Aka Ninja, I was thinking, but Red from Lupin Ranger and Ninja. So cool, new Sentai stage show. We need more of those.
I need the music
Need
stage
more
show
to
to come
translate.
out. As in, like, play it so I can watch the music stage show because I love those. I want to sing all the songs like we did last time. Those were fun. Jukebox was there.
It was fun. We need more music stage shows. All right. Also in Sentai news, Sentai swag. You might have mentioned this last time, but I forget. We're getting Shoto Kyoryuger are on the way.
Yeah.
So I guess going with the 10th anniversary stuff. They're the next in the Shoto line, which I'm very happy the Shoto line is doing well. I only picked up my one team, but I don't know if they get to every team then.
Did what was the last Rider anniversary thing we had? Gaim?
Gimes was last year. This year is Drives.
We ain't gonna get shit. We ain't getting shit.
Segue. Do you know why we ain't gonna get shit, Echo?
Yes, I am well aware. So you know what? We're gonna move to the gaming news. Since
that wasn't where I was going, but or maybe it is.
Is it? It is. Are we done with token news, by the way?
The last thing was Ultraman Arc. We have their the sweet theme song updates, opening and ending themes.
There you go.
Yes.
Also,
this was
I think another
last
trailer
week.
showed up for the Netflix movie for Ultraman, the animated one.
It's out.
Oh, it's
Isn't
out.
it? I think it's out.
I don't know if it's out. I know the trailer. Like there was like a trailer for it again. It looks good. I'll watch it, and like I can't even be mad at the whole. Oh, this is like a kids movie. If y'all watch Ultraman, you know they
4
have
days.
episodes like that.
It comes out in 4 days on the 12th.
All right, so 4 days. We will treat it like Giant Robot Brothers and watch that.
Anyway, back to the Arc stuff. The opening theme for Arc is going to be Arc Jump Into the Sky by Access.
Okay.
And then the ending theme is Mera Mera by Arcana Project.
Okay.
So those are our two Ultraman Arc songs so far. There's gonna be single releases out for all them, instrumental versions, woohoo, all that stuff. Yeah.
Nice.
So yeah, so that was the last of the Toku bit. And then we're about to jump into. What were you going to jump into? Echo?
Gaming news.
Segue from Drive? Yeah.
Yeah. So this may or may not make me happy depending on how it goes. But do we know of the Yakuza franchise, or as it is like I guess being called now, the
Okay, we were going to the same place.
Okay. Yeah.
I was associating more as a TV show than a game thing, but you both are correct.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if you're aware of the Yakuza franchise, but I think it's being called Like a Dragon now. I know that there was a game called Like a Dragon, but I think like
the original Japanese name more closely translates to like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got no one.
All right, so
Go to whatever.
all right, so we're just gonna call it. They're doing the Like a Dragon name now for the Yakuza franchise, which is cool, right? So, all my Kiryu fans and all of my Kamen Rider Drive fans, we will now join together,
Tomari
hand in
Shinosuke.
hand, and cheer on Tamari Shinosuke's main actor, Ryoma Takeuchi. I think it's what it is.
Takeuchi, yep.
Yep. That's my boy. That's my boy. I always mispronounce his name, but I'll be like, yeah, it's him. I see him. Cause last time we saw him in America anyway was the Detective Pikachu movie. He showed up as like Red. He had the little Red cameo, which was cool. But yeah, so Tamari Shinosuke is gonna be Kazuma Kiryu in the Like a Dragon Yakuza TV series.
Indeed.
I know it's shocking, isn't it? It's just I have nothing against the casting, but I understand why people are a little iffy. One, they don't know Ryoma's credentials like that. That man is a great actor. He was too good for Drive. I'm not gonna lie to you. He was too good for that show. I'm glad he was there. You know, very emotional dude. But like Frank said,
yeah, that kind of implying that Drive isn't a good show. Drive is a good show. Echo. What are you saying?
No, Drive is a great show. I love it.
Drive
It's
is
one of
good,
my favorites.
But it's him carrying the show, like in a big way. He's carrying that show.
Like Kamen Rider Drive as a show is a great show. I love it. But when I say he's too good of an actor for that show, when there's an emotional moment, whereas everybody's like, you can tell everybody's doing their best to act it, that looks natural for him. So like his face is like, he'll have a naturally sad face, and you're just like, well, dang. Or just like he's good of an actor. He's very good of an actor.
He is a very good actor. I get what you're saying.
But I also understand, because me and Frank talked about it for a little bit. That man is pretty. He's a little too pretty.
He's a pretty man.
He's a very attractive man.
The thing that gets me is that Drive ended a decade ago, and the man looks like he walked off the set yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's uncanny.
Yeah.
Listen, it's so bad that I saw him. I was like, "Oh, that's Drive God." Like, it can't be. I was absolutely convinced on a gut level it wasn't him, and I was just like, "Well, obviously, I'm like low key racist because I can't recognize Asian faces or something."
Whoa! Don't admit. Whoa! Listen. All right, we're gonna.
And of course, it is him. So I did recognize him, but I was like, "There's just no way."
So we're gonna talk to Frank after the show.
I need counseling.
We're gonna make him a better person.
I mean, Twitch didn't see what happened before stream. Frag is already in a hole, and he still has the shovel.
Like,
We should really take that shovel from Frag.
All right, so
Like-
let me.
Like digging ditches.
Let me.
I'll get to China so I can verify for myself.
Oh, God. All right. Jeez. All right. So
We need to take that
I'm
shovel.
gonna put a picture of Takeuchi Ryoma on the screen because he's going to play Kiryu. You'll understand what we mean when we say he's a very pretty man. So pay attention to stream. That is a pretty man. Look at him.
There it is.
That is a
Yeah.
handsome dude.
Yes, he is.
Zach.
You will probably get punched in the face multiple times over the course of this show.
So I heard he's done training. Right? He's done the training for it. Also, just so y'all know that we're not joking. There you go. October 24th. Gonna be on Prime with Kamen Rider Amazon's Henshin Kamen Rider. There he is. There he is, Takeuchi Ryoma. It's Kiryu.
I would say the poster doesn't really look like it. Like
It
I
doesn't
know it's
look
only
like
like his
him.
side, but
Yeah, like I understand what they're going for, but I don't.
Like, if I can find a GIF of or something of Kiryu, you'd understand.
Anyone gives him shit for pronouncing it that way, you're fucking wrong for giving him shit, because the person who invented that format pronounced it that way. And he has said, word of God, that it does not matter. So I've been given shit for pronouncing it GIF. It's
Oh.
absolutely pronounced that way. It's absolutely pronounced that way. You can do it either way. It's totally fine.
The tangents. But yes,
I am jumping down people's throat for correcting me.
I'm happy for my boy Takeuchi Ryoma.
No, I'm
happy
glad,
for
and
him.
it's gonna be, a bunch of people's first exposure to him as an actor. I hope he knocks it out of the park, and I have confidence that he will.
I'm hoping because it's supposed to be like 6 to 8 episodes. I don't remember exactly. I gotta read the article
That's
again.
enough time to cover at least many of the plot beats that it could potentially cover.
Yeah.
Whether they're doing 0 or 1 or some amalgamation thereof. I mean, you look at oh gosh,
As long as the episodes are like
Tokyo
an
Vice,
hour.
yeah, they'll be like an hour. If it's on Netflix, they're like an hour long.
Well, an
episode.
Amazon. It's on Amazon.
Okay, that's less guaranteed, but I think it's still a reasonable assumption.
Yeah, because like I feel like if they do it within an
6
hour, they'll have time.
parts. 2 batches of free episodes on October 25th and November 1st, so coming this fall.
Yep.
Subtitled and dubbed in 30 languages.
Oh,
Boo!
The series story is set in 2 time periods, 1995 and 2005. Follows a life, childhood friends, and the repercussions and decisions of the fearsome, fearless Yakuza warrior with strong sense of justice, duty, and humanity.
all right. So we're gonna get flashbacks as well as Okay. Yo, how they gonna make Takeuchi look grizzled, like a rugged dude? Cause like you all saw he pretty, he pretty. I don't know what they gonna do.
Well, when does the fur?
I love the Yakuza.
When do the Yakuza games take place? Do we know?
It's like
It's
so whenever the
essentially
first
like
one
you
takes-
described it.
Yeah, it's like the first one takes place more or less whenever the game was made, which is like odd 7, odd 8, odd 5.
So this would technically be prequel? If
I mean,
No.
there's part of 1 where he goes into jail and then he comes out. And
Yeah.
him coming out of jail, that's when the plot starts. And 0 is supposed to be the thing that's like doing all the prequel stuff.
Yeah, so it's probably gonna be
I
a
don't
mix of
actually
0
like
and 1.
0 all that much because I thought 1 was fine. But it's and that may or may not be a popular opinion. I don't know, and I don't particularly care.
Frank is his own
it's-
dude.
It's like I don't think 0 is bad, but I'm kind of like I don't think I needed it. I don't think Yakuza needed it, but it's
Yeah.
so they're probably gonna cover a little bit of both. It'll probably be an amalgamation plus whatever the writers' room did in order to stay relevant and make sure that the
Don't F
the writers'
this
union.
up.
I've basically already sold it down the river. But if it winds up being good, I'll be pleasantly surprised. I'll be pleased and happy. But
Because
I'm like,
if
it'll be fine. I
Fallout
should not have used
surprisingly
that
did
phrasing.
well,
That's
so I'm
horrible
just like,
phrasing. But
like I said, Fallout did surprisingly well. I'm hoping they can at least give this a decent one. Just be decent is all I want.
one of the things that works to Yakuza as a series' strengths is the fact that it's basically every like Beat Takeshi movie uh, wrapped up into one game series.
Yeah.
Like a bunch of like Yakuza movies wrapped up into a game series that goes and, flies off the handle and does silly shit on
Yeah.
top. So it's like it basically writes itself. It's like it's very trope laden, but it's like once you understand the oeuvre, to sound pretentious and snooty, um, but it's like it just fundamentally works. Like I think if anybody liked Tokyo Vice, you're probably going to like this.
Like again, I'm like in that image that I put up of Ryoma. He looks more like a Nishida. I think that's what his name was in comparison to Kiryu, because the hair slicked back
Yeah.
and everything. So
Yeah.
like he can pull that short hair look off that Kiryu has though, because Shinosuke's done it. Again, he's going from a cop, a superhero cop, to a wacky gang member. Listen.
He was a Pokemon trainer in the middle there, so.
Yeah, this is true. It's quite a transition. Listen, if
That's
you haven't,
like being a gang member. I mean, half the people who use
Team Rocket.
Pokemon are gang members or members of an organized
this is
criminal syndicate.
true. All right, so basically, if you haven't played the Yakuza Like a Dragon franchise, you should, cause it's dope. Also, just be ready for the show. Hey, and hey Ryoma, once you're done with that though, can you get with Toei and give us something cool for Drive? I don't want you to die like Eiji. Alright. And Fies, he got laid in his movie, so like he's doing alright. Just give us
Drive
something.
has a kid. Drive is
He
fine.
can get laid again and have another kid. Goku got 2 kids. Okay? Alright. Drive can do whatever. And the whole plot line with Mock and Chase needs to be done with. I don't care anymore.
Well, that's not Drive's fault.
It's not his fault. But
Drive's not involved in that plot at all.
I just want Shinosuke to come back, okay? Just come back, Shinosuke. Come back. And don't come back trashy like Decade and get killed off. And then just show up again and be like, hey kid, get out of here. And then be the inspiration for Legend. That's all I got. This Yakuza series, I'm hyped for it.
You know what I'm sad about that I have to just accept right now?
What?
6 hours is not enough time for them to fit in a Bakami Tai karaoke scene inside this series.
Oh, we joked about that.
I think if they really try, this can be managed. I think it will be difficult, and I believe it will require cutting certain other things out, but I think if we all look into our hearts, we know which of those is more important, and it's the Bakami scene. It's like, that's sort of a quintessential Yakuza thing. Like, we have to do that.
Like, I've been a fool, man. If
there has to be a scene where he's swinging a bat at a ball. There has to be karaoke. There has to be, I don't know, mini golf or something. Maybe go-karts. I don't know. Whatever.
He needs to
some sort of mini game or side quest.
If he doesn't
that he's doing just like to chill.
And Shinosuke can sing. Listen to Spinning Wheel. He can sing, okay? So if he doesn't sing, I've been a fool. There's missed opportunity there. Yakuza writers.
You know what would be great? If they do the whole Bakami Tai thing, and then when he looks at the picture, it's a red car. It's not the Trideron, it's just a red car. You're asking for too much.
Nobody would get it. Nobody would get it. They're not. I don't think they have the stones.
Nobody would get it, but we would get it. We would get it.
Yeah. we're the ones who matter.
Like, oh. But yeah, moving on from the Like a Dragon news. Ryoma, good luck.
Except
Good luck.
tangentially related. If
Oh.
you like your Kiryus,
Oh,
now
no.
see Kiryu piloting being a rabbit, piloting a small giant
Rusty
robot.
Rabbit.
Rusty
Rusty
Rabbit, baby.
Rabbit.
They now have a voice acting cast, and the man who voice acted
Ryu.
Yoji Kiryu
Yeah.
is he's a rabbit
In a mech.
in a mech,
Yeah.
in a sort
Doing-
of Metroidvania-looking thing. I'm unreasonably excited.
Anything with mechs will get Frags Goose going.
Yes, with a side order of, you know, Kiryu and, you know,
It's
Metroidvania type side-scrolling adventure games with
oh.
maybe block puzzles.
There you go. That's how you get him cooking.
You want to make that meat juicy.
All right. That's
Braise that meat on the grill.
Oh, all right.
You flip it over and you
God dang it.
you rub on that special sauce of herbs and spices. Oosh.
Say what?
Now I am really hungry.
all right. So anyway,
All right, that's our first gaming thing. We have a lot more to do because it's summertime.
oh, you know what that means? It's Summer Games Fest.
Yeah.
I was hoping somebody would say.
I was waiting for that. Before that though, there was one other thing that you posted in the Discord, Echo, way earlier. That wasn't part of any of this. Ray Natus is getting a crossover with Neo: The World Ends with You, a game that's not even out yet. Is getting crossover quests.
Yeah.
I am unsure how to feel about that.
There was a bunch of game announcements this week as well, but I just didn't feel like posting them because they weren't. But anyway,
I have notes for everything that was at Summer Game Fest, so we'll go through it.
real quick, speaking of Summer Games Fest, shout out to the homie Curious Joy, cause yo, she got to co-host the Summer Games Fest. Hype. That's all I'm saying.
Hype indeed.
Go follow her on Twitch.
Echo knows people.
I don't know people. Go
It's
follow
not how
her.
many you know her.
It's-
Just
so.
go follow her on Twitch.
It's who you know.
She just finished Rebirth, and that was a good time. It was a good time. Somebody tried to spoil the Tifa date in the comment section because she didn't do it yet, and I'm like, come on, people. She was saving that. Hopefully she didn't read it, because no one needs to be spoiled on that. Nobody.
Did she get to it yet, or
No, she's gonna save that for hard mode playthrough. She just saw every other day.
Okay.
You know how the fans are, man. Take that.
Yeah.
We take our
I
shit
know.
seriously here.
It's the plot. We take the plot seriously. If the ship is part of the plot, that's just how it is.
Yeah. Anyway, so shout out Joy. You did great. You did a good job. Now to the actual
Anyway.
Summer Games Fest news.
All right, it's time. All right, I'm just gonna go straight through a brief recap of Summer Games Fest. Hopefully not as long as the actual show. All right, so from the top, Jeff came out and was immediately. I remember Jeff getting flack about not talking about layoffs and stuff last year, but he did this year. He's straight up at the beginning was like, "Yeah, it's a tumultuous time gaming, yada yada, blah blah." But there's a lot of ways, but gaming's still fine. I mean, just look at all these indie guys who are doing stuff. He then announces one of the biggest
Oh wait.
He then announces a massive crossover between two major franchises.
Sounds about right. So not to be that guy, but can we please lay off Jeff Keighley?
I don't think there's anyone in charge of him. I don't think he has a boss.
I think
Hey.
he
Hey.
should become governable.
Listen. Despite how you feel about Jeff Keighley,
Listening.
he got my homie the job to co-host. I gotta forgive him for that. Just
So
once.
what I'm saying, Echo,
Just
is
once.
that I feel that she should have done the whole thing.
Oh, she should have did the whole thing. Yo, absolutely, right? You know what? Jeff Keighley, you're fired. Joy, take over as host. It's gonna be an even better show now. Yeah.
As soon as Fraggy proposes a replacement.
No,
Alright.
absolute perfect replacement. Joy, if you're listening to this, you got it from here on out. It's easy work. You're endorsed by Frag. We'll
All right.
We'll set the vote out there.
Anyway, first game announced. Lego Horizon Adventures.
That's a thing.
Crossover
It's-
between
yeah, who asked
Lego
for
and
this?
Horizon Zero Dawn.
I legitimately thought it was just gonna be a Lego crossover with all PlayStation titles, but no, it's just the Horizon series.
You could've finally gotten
When the
another
trailer first started, I thought it was Lego Fortnite again, and they were just bringing Horizon into that. But no, it's a completely new game.
Yeah,
That's also coming to Switch as well as PlayStation. So
there you
Huh?
go.
actually, I think it's coming to everything except
Oh,
Xbox.
that's right, because
actually.
Horizon isn't owned by Sony. Right?
Everything but Xbox. Yep.
Everything but
That's
Xbox.
why it came
I
out
just
on
need to
PC and then opened the door for Sony to be like, oh shit, that made some money, I guess.
confirm.
We'll see how long that lasts. Next.
Yep,
the
PS5,
next,
PC, Switch. Yep. No Xbox.
Next joint.
All
on
right,
the
next
docket.
up. Next up is No More Room in Hell 2. If I recall correctly, it's kind of like a Left 4 Dead,
First
a
person.
hardcore Left 4 Dead
First,
first
yeah.
person zombie thing. Yeah.
yeah. Moving on.
It's yeah.
Moving on.
And after that we have
I'm sorry, but don't mean to take away from you, Jukebox.
we have a lot of games, Jacob. We don't need to comment on all of them.
First person games kind of bore me now. So we're moving on.
I just wish
next up-
you could do an interesting zombie game again. Remember
Good luck with that.
Ninja Gaiden Z? That was an interesting zombie game.
Yeah.
I am the only one who remembers that. Very good.
I don't.
Let's see. Never Dead. Never Dead was awesome. You flung your head at people and did stuff. I guess tangentially related, we've got the Thing/Parasite Simulator coming out.
I honestly just remember, like, the last zombie game. Or
Oh,
zombie
I think that's
equivalent.
in. I think I know what game you're
It is.
talking about.
I
Greg.
can't remember the name.
We'll get
right
to that
in a
one.
second, but it's on the list.
If it's the one I'm thinking of, we'll get to it.
I'm just sick of, like, first-person games. I'm sorry. They keep adding skins to first-person games. Like the Gundam crossover in Call of Duty. I'm sorry. But no. You stop making first-person games with skins. Because all I can see is my wrist. There's no point. There's no point. If I get a skin, I want to see how pretty I look on the battlefield, okay? Gonna have me dress up and all I can see is my hands. I already live life in first person. I don't need to do that in the game. Y'all are weird.
Not only do you live life in first person, you have a higher field of view. Well, kind of. You kind of have a higher field of view.
Yeah.
Technically,
Well-
you don't if you're looking straight ahead, because there's a big blind spot in the middle of your vision and a big blind spot everywhere else. So it's and
I
that's
mean,
not
you
taking
could-
into account the fact that the entire human visual cortex is extremely hacky and honestly is just hallucinating all the time and making shit up. Yeah, setting all that aside.
So Frag just glitched right there. Ignoring that, let's move on.
Are we actually moving on now? More tangents?
Quicker.
No.
You know,
Okay.
you can just talk over me.
I could, but I don't want
But
to.
yeah, see, we enjoy your tangents. You know.
Next up is Quidditch Champions.
Yeah.
So the long rumored Harry Potter Quidditch game is real,
Yeah.
and it's on its way.
I haven't played Quidditch since PlayStation 2, and that was kind of fun. So there you go.
I had a Harry Potter Quidditch game on PC. I don't know if that was the same one.
Don't worry, cause now Frag's gonna finally get
But we're
on
back.
the broomstick and show
I
the
don't
world
think
he's a
Frag
great
is gonna-
wizard.
I was gonna say,
Alright. What?
She was a grade school teacher, and she was the sweetest human being ever.
Aw.
Real talk. The
Aw.
actress who played the Wicked Witch of the West. It's amazing.
And if she ever comes to multiverses, we may have a problem.
God damn it.
Just dumping element.
Nah, I'm just talking about the Wizard of Oz.
Right. Is that a film property owned by
Warner? Discovery Warner? I don't know. Probably.
I think it was Fox, which is now. Oh no, it's on Max.
Well,
According to Google, anyway.
Look, all I know is we may allegedly get Ruby in there, along with Aquaman, Samurai Jack, and the Powerpuff Girls. So who knows? But I swear to fuck, if I see any reality TV show characters, stars in there, the game is gone. You killed it. Give everyone their money back. Alright, continue.
MGM. I forget who owns the MGM library now. Amazon owns the MGM library.
Oh, okay.
Well, there you go.
We're safe for now.
All right. Next up is a weird one, Cuff Bust. A one-man indie game about breaking out of prison. It's like a party game that's a prison break.
So, Frag, when
It's
are we
weird.
finally gonna escape the prison that Shocker put us in?
I mean, if you just go into that room, we definitely won't remove your organs and lobotomize you. It's an escape hatch. It leads outside. That's the one.
All right. Next up, Star Wars Outlaws. Got a new trailer. More stuff coming with the Ubisoft stream later next week. Yep, Frag's back asleep. Next up is...
I don't know, you say Ubisoft, I tune working. Like,
Understandable.
Great way for me to have no interest in whatever the game is.
When you say Ubisoft, Frag turns into Vincent.
Vincent on the gondola.
Yep.
On the skywheel.
Go right to Nappy Tom.
Next up is Neva. A 2D... I don't know if it's supposed to be Metroid-esque, but... 2D game where you got a fox with you, or a wolf. There's a lot of pet games.
Probably.
You grow up with the fox or wolf. It looks cute. Looks good. It's an indie. There's a lot of indies on this. Hello?
Yeah.
We lose?
No, I'm here.
No?
Oh, Echo is talking to. Echo got a phone call.
No, I'm here.
No? He's
Oh, you're here?
Yeah, I was here.
Oh, okay. Okay, that was weird. All right. All right. So Neva. After that, it is Civilization 7.
Honestly, when I first saw it, when I was watching it, the Summer Games Fest with a couple friends, we saw sand and people and immediately went, "Oh, Prince of Persia." That was a lie, and our hope was dashed.
We just got a Prince of Persia game.
Yeah, but you know, Sands of Time they're working on remaking.
True.
There's also like that Prince of Persia randomizer game that they're releasing. It's like a pseudo roguelike.
Oh, hey, we got a Boon Boonja commercial to show off the mecha for the
For the 6?
Yep.
Cool.
Put it in Toku Swag.
Yes. He's all about family because he is Vin Diesel. Boon Diesel, sorry.
Oh, we got
Boon
previews
Diesel.
for the next episode.
Yes, the next episodes would have just aired.
Yeah.
Raw's would have just came out.
This is gonna be fun.
I'm not expecting anything too crazy.
Nope. Alright, what's next?
Sorry, I'm looking at the commercials. That's a weird handle that Boom Violet's got there. We'll get to that more on that later. Anyway, where were we? Yes. After Civ 7 came Black Myth Wukong. Blaze is not here to shout in glee, so I shall do it for him. Yay! Okay, that's all the blaze glee I can muster.
Listen. That game looks great.
I'm not saying it doesn't. It looks pretty good.
Oh no, I was saying
Assuming
that. I was just
it
saying
plays well.
I was just talking on the game. It looks great.
Yeah, no, it looks like it. Looks like it'll be interesting. I hope it's good. I hope it is. Not. Yeah. All right. After that, we have a couple shorter, more commercials than anything. Asgard's Wrath, Once Human, Warhammer 40k Space Marines trailers. Yay. After that, we have Metaphor Refantasio. Got a big showcase, and we learned about the archetypes, which
Is
are
that
basically
the one that's class-based Persona?
On
Yes.
Xbox.
Okay.
It's the new game by the Persona guys.
That
It's not just going to be on Xbox, but Xbox is bankrolling it, or at least they're paying to have their logo on all the trailers. So,
yeah.
but yeah, Metaphor Refantasio. It looks. I actually dig the whole concept of They're basically mixing the personas from the Shin Megami Tensei stuff with classic job class mechanics. So
Yeah,
I think it's going to be.
I will readily admit I was like, oh, I'll take that. I will probably enjoy that more than the last Persona game. I was kind of let down by Frag. I don't know.
Frag, don't worry. I'll be right there to fight alongside you as the Persona fans swarm us. They cannot beat your Showa power and my Heisei power. We got this.
Like, don't get me wrong, Persona 5 is fine, but like,
It's okay. We're in a safe space, Frag. We're in a safe space. State your opinions.
Digital Devil Saga was always better. Both of them were better.
Come at
All
us,
right.
fanboys. We'll defend to the end. Anyway.
I have no strong opinions.
I realize that
like
sounds like I'm
fine,
being a
so.
contrarian, but like, honestly, play Digital Devil Saga. If there was a game that needed to come back, that deserved the run back.
Let's see.
All right. Next up, after metaphor stuff, is Batman: Arkham Shadow.
It's a VR game, and
It is a VR game.
But Roger Craig
Batman.
Smith will be the Arkham Batman. There you go.
Yes.
He's Vincent
Rest in
again.
peace, Kevin Conroy. But yeah.
He's turned into Vincent. Quick, move on to the next thing.
Next thing is Echo, take this one. Street Fighter 6.
Yeah! So, thanks, Joy.
Yes, Echo?
We got Street Fighter 6 Season 2, baby! Yeah! So, we already announced all the characters for this season. We got Bison coming back. They threw me off
Because
at
of course
first.
he's not dead.
They threw me off at first. I thought it was Sagat, but it was Bison. Because he was shirtless. I was like, oh, okay, he's shirtless. Sagat. Oh, it's not Sagat. It's Bison. But, okay, so we got Bison. Terry friggin' Bogard just doesn't know how to stay home. So he pulls up to Metro City along with Mai Shiranui. Yeah, they're gonna be there. Yes, Buster. They're gonna be there in Metro City. That'll be fun. And alongside them, Elena from Street Fighter 3. Elena will be there as well. She looks great.
Still waiting for Skullomania. Where's my boy?
In that one indie fighting game. Fighting layer or something. I don't know. Listen, Elena looks great. All right, I'm happy. I'm like, all right, they got one of the characters on my wish list has shown up, so I will main her. Kimberly, I love you, but it's not you. It's not you. It's me. I'm sorry. I really do like you, Kimberly. You're great. You're actually really fun to play. It's not you, it's me. Elena! Elena's right there. All I need now is Sean and Laura Matsuda, and I'll be a very happy person. But until then, Sean, I'll see you in whoever's cutscene you happen to appear in the background, doing whatever. Tell your sister hi for me.
Just for reference, the exact release order is Bison first,
Terry,
then Terry,
then
Elena.
No, then it's
Mai.
Mai. Then Elena.
No.
Yeah,
Are
Mai.
sure?
Yeah. It's Bison comes out this summer, so in like a month or two. Then in the fall is Terry. Fiscal winter, so probably in January, around January, February, we'll have Mai, and then after that will be Elena. They even showed it again in the Bison gameplay trailer that dropped today.
I could have sworn Elena and Mai were reversed.
It's because of the picture order. So you have Elena behind in the background,
Terry, yeah.
but like the way she's put in the thing.
So it's Devil May Cry order. Got it. Chronology.
Oh yeah. Okay. Winter 2025, spring 2025.
Yeah.
I see. Okay.
So, yeah. Sorry about that.
Damn graphic designers!
Elena,
make it easier so we know who's coming out when.
I have to wait a little bit, but my girl Elena has come home. It's great to see you, Akuma. Listen. I'm taking your best friend from you, but hey, it's okay. we got a lot to catch up on.
So wait, are you saying you're that kind of boyfriend who locks up his girlfriends?
Absolutely not.
So then what does Kakuma have to worry about? Huh?
Listen, I'm just saying, right? I'm just saying. Sean, tell your sister I said hi. Laura, come home. Chun-Li, I still love you. Anyway, there you go.
All right. Anything else? Or are we going on?
That's good. We're moving on.
All right. Next up is a game called Tears of Metal. Braveheart the video game. It's Braveheart. It's a roguelike Braveheart.
That complete with Mel Gibson?
No Mel Gibson. But
good.
It's William Wallace in the Scottish Revolution. So it's Braveheart.
That is a wild steering handle.
All right. After that, Dragon Ball Sparking Zero.
Yeah. Actually, I'm not really that excited for that.
Oh.
Like honestly, I'm happy with. I'm glad we're getting it, so I can bully people who challenged me because they thought I wasn't gonna get it. It'll be a fun game to stream, right? I'll get mad like I get mad at the Storm games. The streams will be coming back, people. I'm working on it. It just feels weird not having little me there in the corner to talk to y'all. But we're working on it. Streams will come back. Outside of this one.
Alright.
Sparking Zero, we got some stuff in it. If you look closely at the trailer, we got some what if things going on, so the what if stories are there. That's cool. We could have saved those what if stories for Xenoverse, but you know, you're basically getting the Dragon Ball Super equivalent of Tenkaichi 3. Yay! It looks pretty. It'll be out in October. Yay! I will beat all of you. The gauntlet is thrown to the viewers right now. Yeah, I will beat all of you.
The gauntlet has been thrown.
I will beat all of you. Alright, moving on.
Alright, moving on. We have Delta Force Hawk Ops.
Is that the mecha game?
Nope.
Oh.
That is a free-to-play installment of the Delta Force series of shooter games.
First-person extraction shooter.
Yeah, it's going to be an extraction shooter now, so it's going to be absolute dog shit. Also because it's free-to-play, also because it's live service, also because it's a PvP extraction shooter. It's not good. When you had a series that was basically like a side-by-side with Rainbow Six tactical shooter type affair, this is not what you call a good look.
They are doing a Black Hawk Down. They got the license to the Black Hawk Down movie, so they're getting a storyline based on that. If that turns anything, but
Literally, who fucking asked? Like, good for them.
I'm only pointing it out because that's what they show.
It's
Otherwise,
fine.
I
You're
don't
fine.
really.
Yo, I want a Deca Ranger shirt. Buy me one.
That guy's completely lost it. All right, moving on. Moving on to Fatal Fury, City of the Wolves. Terry's back.
Terry.
Actually, kind of excited for this, just
Right?
to see what they've done.
It's fun. It looks fun. Everybody's looking. The models are looking better from the latest KOF. Terry, how much fun did you have in Metro City? Like, cause
Terry's getting around.
Cause like you look like a better Ken, Terry. You look, and I mean that in the most respectful way possible, because Street Fighter V, banana hair Ken, and then we got Street Fighter 6, grizzled I hate everything Ken. But like, yeah, like, yo, what's going on? Terry, you look good. Rock, you look great. That one chick with the big old boobs, you look great. A lot of the characters looking great. I'm here for this.
Yeah, but how predictable is the roster? Is my question.
Pretty.
Do we have any honkin' action?
Maybe.
Is Geese Howard in the game?
Well, probably. They didn't reveal the whole roster yet.
That's unfortunate because I think Geese Howard should be in the game. Of course, Guilty Gear Strive just got best
Slayer!
best Scottish haiku slinging Don Juan.
Slayer's back, baby.
He loves his wife, man.
Slayer
got his
is
vampire wife,
back.
and he's like, yo, sugar, give me like, listen, honey, give me 15
Is that your Sean Connor? Is that your Sean Connor? Yeah, it is.
If I had a haiku in front, listen. Once playing it would have been Guilty Gear X, Guilty Gear X. Realizing that he was doing haikus on his finishing scripts, I was just like,
oh my gosh,
I can't. I literally can't play anyone else.
So we need Slayer, Jeremy, and Solder Brother to not be around each other.
Oh, dude, they would get along so well. It hurts.
I know.
Like they're made to team up. They're made to team up. Slayer's a bro.
Yeah, very dandy, bro. Good to have you back, Slayer. But that was like a couple weeks ago, a week ago.
Yeah, that's old.
We just wanted to bring up Slayer because he's fun.
I bring up Slayer because
it's fine.
Fantastic.
Yeah, fantastic. I'm sorry, I'm not a good voice actor like Frag is.
Not a voice actor. I don't get paid.
Yeah, okay, buddy. They pay you to read.
What? Who?
I don't know.
Why am I not getting the checks in the mail?
Oh, we're gonna have to talk to them about that.
All right, are we ready to move on?
Yes.
From Fatal Fury. All right.
Yes.
I'm not sure if we should have moved on. Next up is Battle Crush.
Let's move on.
All right. After that is Mecha Break.
Is that's the yeah, that's the one. That's the mecha game, right? Right? That's the one.
It's called Mecha Break. What do you expect?
Hey, they could have been another mecha game with a different title that makes it not, But anyway, yeah, that one looks good.
It's it's got a battle royale mode. It's got it's a competitive hero shooter, but with giant robots. Yes.
I'm gonna play it. Did you see those mecha? They was looking schmexy. Look, Frag, I know you can design a better mecha, a better schmexy looking mecha, and then give it the Technicolor Dream Raincoat going.
There's things I can't talk about here, so I'm not going to.
Oh,
And
Uh-oh.
I can't talk. I can't talk about it. I'm under it.
You're under NDA.
Yeah,
Well then,
reveals enough.
Frank's
all
gonna
right.
be in
Well,
Mecha Break. Confirmed. Confirmed. He's gonna be in there. He's a pilot. He's a pilot. Yeah, I'm
You
happy
can
for
design
you.
your own pilot. I shouldn't be saying that. I think they've done a trailer with that in there. I don't
Alright,
think.
so Frank's gonna be in it. He's gonna be in it. You heard it here first. Let's go!
I'm not.
He's gotta say that because contractual obligations, but we
No.
know, let's go!
Actually not.
Good,
all
I
right.
understand.
Before we get Frag in any more trouble, next up on the list, Blumhouse is stepping into the world of video games.
Moving on.
Yes, Blumhouse, the movie studio,
Yeah.
is stepping into the world of video games.
Listen, if Sony can do it, they can do it.
I mean, you're not wrong,
Not
I
right.
suppose. But yeah, they're doing, as you would expect, cozy farming sims all the time. That's all their games.
Well, yeah.
No horror to be seen.
I mean, they make Hallmark movies, right?
Exactly. No. They're doing horror games. Cool. I wish them the best. All right, moving on. Game we will probably be playing on stream. Power Rangers Rita's Rewind.
We will be playing it on the stream.
Well,
It's
That's what I
morphin'
figured.
It's morphin' time. I'm sorry. No, I didn't ask for this. Okay, the game does.
We didn't ask for it, but we take what we can get.
All right, so I'm gonna be 100% honest here. The game does look fun. It looks
Yeah,
like
It's a Power Rangers beat 'em up. It looks like Shredder's
way
Revenge.
better than the last one. Thank you, Dubax. I was gonna get to that. It does look like Shredder's Revenge compared to the last one, which was Mega Battle. That one was trash. Absolute trash.
Mega Battle?
It was the last Power Rangers beat 'em up.
What
that had
system was it on?
PS4.
Oh, there was a PS4 Power Rangers beat 'em up? Really?
It was bad. No online play. It was ugh. It was
Yeah,
garbage.
this has online play right off rip, which is nice.
Yeah, this definitely looks like the TMNT Shredder's equivalent for Power Rangers. The gameplay looks fun. I'm happy for it. The story is essentially what was in Once a Ranger. Yeah, the Mighty Morphin 30th anniversary Netflix project, which was subscription.
Or Once and Always, I think it was.
Yes, it wasn't always. Appreciate
Isn't
it.
that Tommy movie coming out? I heard that's going forward. The Legend of the White Dragon or something.
Well, man, I don't know what they're doing with that. Nor do I care. And I say that in the most respectful way possible. But I don't care
Hey,
for that
Blitz.
in the sun. That's Clank. What's up, Clank?
Yeah, Blitz Clank. That's it. Yeah.
Yeah, Blitz Clank.
Sorry, I was just reading Blitz, so I know it's
And then-
Clank.
And then Monty with the subscription. See you, Monty. Thanks, buddy.
All right. Anything else for Power Rangers?
Yeah. So yeah, we will be playing it on stream.
We will be playing it on stream.
is
100%.
It is the once and always, like, the story looks like Robo Rita succeeded in teaming up with her younger self, which was a plot line in Once and Always, but she failed at it because the Ranger stopped her. But this timeline, I guess she succeeded. So there's that, and so the Rangers got to stop her.
We'll see.
Mighty Morphin, baby. Mighty Morphin.
I don't think the game's gonna care too much about show continuity, but we'll see.
No, they don't. They really don't care.
There'll probably be references and nods, but
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm about to do the same old complaint. Why? Oh, why is it Mighty Morphin? And we know why. It's the same reason why I complained low-key with Shredder's Revenge. Not that the game was bad. It's just that version of the Ninja Turtles. It's always like the 80s cartoon Ninja Turtles and the original team for Mighty Morphin. It's just brand recognition and nostalgia.
Yep.
Everybody, like when they announced that, all the Discord servers that I'm in lit up and everybody's like, whoa, a Power Rangers game? Dude, I'm buying it. I want to play it. And I'm like, I'm happy for you guys. I just want to move past. Like, I personally just want to move past Mighty Morphin. But if this is what it takes,
We never will.
If it sells well enough,
Which
and
is
they just
okay. I'm just gonna point out how weird.
so weird.
The West, will never move on from Mighty Morphin, but like the equivalents in Japan, Kamen Rider Super Sentai, they don't give that much deference to their first iterations. I know it's been 50+ years, but still,
You'll
Ryder will get Ichigo pretty frequently.
Yeah,
to show up.
Even Gotchard did these.
Though, I mean, we don't really get many Sentai games. I kind of wish we did.
Yeah.
I think that's an unexploited genre is Sentai titles.
And this is like my thing. I honestly would have taken, hey, let's turn Shattered Grid, the game that lets us play is like pretty much every season of Power
all
Rangers.
the teams, yeah.
Just kind of like screwed up into a beat 'em up form. Sure, I'd take that, but it's fine. It's whatever. This is my nitpick over Mighty Morphin again. The game looks fun. I'm here for it.
Yeah, no, we'll definitely play it on stream eventually. I'm curious how everyone plays differently. I'm curious to see if there's any gameplay difference.
I'm hoping they do, yeah.
Because comparing it to Shredder's Revenge, since it's tangentially related. Leo, Mikey, Donnie, Raph, Casey, April, Splinter, Karai, and what's Yojimbo? That's the right name? That's his name? Yojimbo?
You mean for the rabbit?
Yeah, Samurai Rabbit. Jimbe.
Usagi Yojimbo?
Yeah, there you go. Everybody feels distinct enough that, everyone feels... Bleh, I bit my tongue. Everyone feels distinct enough. Hopefully we get that here.
I hope so.
Again, we're still gonna play it, and we'll complain about it if it's really bad.
Hopefully it's not, though. Hopefully we'll have nothing to complain about. We still probably will. But hopefully...
we still probably
I'm sure
will.
given time we can come up with something.
Yeah. But hey, look, we can get 5 people, on with us. So that's good enough.
Peachy saw the shot that I saw. It was like
with Tommy, yeah, I saw that.
I don't think we've seen a model for the Green Ranger yet.
No, there's no footage of Green Ranger fighting stuff.
There's a green roller coaster car, so he's got to be in the game itself. And if nothing else, he'll be released later. As a character. I'm hoping they actually make some playable villains.
I doubt it.
Goldar. It'll be Goldar.
If anyone.
Probably Goldar, I guess, would be playable. Maybe even Goldar.
Goldar and Rito Repulso.
We could fit in Scorpina. They could even have banter.
They would honestly just.
And then Rito, who'll be like, "I like your kid. I mean, hate your kid. I mean, I can't decide."
Yeah, this.
Jew Ranger. I don't know if they did that plot point.
No, they didn't. Anyway, go Power Rangers. Yeah. Can we please get a new Rider game? Please. That isn't a Tamagotchi. You know what's crazy? Toei, Bandai, you've heard us repeatedly ask for new Toku game. You heard us repeatedly. You gave us Riot Commons. We didn't want that. Hasbro, unfortunately, has
out now. By the way, I don't think we ever mentioned it. The Riot
Commons is out. Oh, I got it.
Down to Wild.
No, you don't. You don't. It's gotcha filth. Don't do it.
I'm gonna do it, so you don't have to.
You're gonna navigate trying to download an international game.
I know how to do it. I'll make it happen, so you don't have to. Listen. Hasbro, in its infinite wisdom of doing nothing with the franchise, decided to, hey, give us a Toku game. Bandai, be ashamed of yourself. Moving on.
Alright, moving on. Next up, another
Clank,
indie.
you know you can join us, right?
Oh, Clank? Yeah. Clank, we're open. Feel free to hop in. You got the time. All right, moving on. After that, indie, Deer and Boy.
There you go.
Another indie iterations of human and their pet going on adventure games.
Or pet and they're human.
Or a pet and their human, yeah. There's a bunch of those. This time it's a deer and a boy.
Yeah.
Through it kind of looks like Inside or those other indies, you know, like Limbo, stuff like that.
Yeah.
I don't think it's gonna be as depressing as those ones, but hopefully not. All right, so we got that. After that is Kingdom Come: Deliverance 2. First-person medieval game.
Simulator. Yeah.
Medieval
Medieval
simulator,
misery
yeah.
simulator. Yeah.
Like
exactly.
imagine.
The suffering is the point. The first one was definitely the suffering is the point. It was actually pretty entertaining. It really got up to semantics.
In
Like I haven't had that
person,
much fun dicking around with NPCs since like Fallout 2.
of all things in first person, cool, buddy, cool.
Next up is Slitterhead.
That's the one.
Yep, that's the one I thought Frag was talking about.
Go on.
Slitterhead, Parasite, alien fight zombie thing. I'm not 100% sure. It's a horror game, by one of the guys behind Silent Hill. So, I mean, it looks interesting. You play as a parasite. You hop from body to body, including dogs. So,
especially dogs.
Especially dogs.
But not cats. They're fine.
Cats are immune.
As they should.
I mean, it looks like a horror game, so yeah. That's your cup of tea. There you go. Next up is Killer Bean. More indies.
So, if you've ever seen the Killer Bean little thing on YouTube,
yeah, it's a YouTube short turned into a game.
I'm
not short. But...
Oh, is this the one with Max Payne style action?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
That was announced ages ago. So
right.
I'm sort of blown away that anybody even remembered to keep making the game.
Like, yo, Killer Bean. There you go.
Like, the actual gameplay doesn't look bad, which is the most upsetting thing about it. It's like, for a shooter game, that actually looks pretty fucking good. Which is more of a damning indictment of the current state of shooter games. Daily shout out, or yearly shout out for El Paso Elsewhere. You're rad.
All right. Next up is Caird. And if I had a nickel for every time a French development team created a climbing game, I would have 2 nickels. Which isn't a lot, but it's weird that it happened twice. But Caird is never a mountain climbing game by a French developer, like Dudont was last year.
I
forgot. I know what they like.
For my anime people out here.
Oh.
So, we know about Ranger Reject. I refuse to call it the other name.
Yes.
God damn it. I gotta call it. For the Go-Go Loser Ranger anime people, we got the English dub. And guess who's playing Foot Soldier D?
Johnny and Bosch.
Okay, so I don't know. I wish it was Johnny and Bosch, but it's someone just as great.
Bloom.
No, someone just as good. For the
David Hayter.
No. All right, you stop guessing. You stop guessing.
You said guess.
Yeah, but Frank's guessing old people. Let me stop.
You guess John Connery?
Listen here, you son of a bitch.
Okay, so all jokes aside, Haruki from Ultraman Z, his dub actor who also plays Hawks in My Hero and Gamma 2 in Dragon Ball. Yeah, he's gonna be Foot Soldier D, the main character.
Another main character under his belt. All right.
Zeno Robinson, good job, bro. Let's go.
Good job. All right.
English
So,
dub
with
trailer
that-
just dropped for that too.
All right. With that tangent out of the way, moving on. So we have Karen climbing game. Go climb some mountains. Next up, Wander Stop. This one looks interesting. It's by the guy who made the Stanley Parable and a Beginner's Guide. But you're in like this cozy tea shop game. But there's a twist. The main character wants to be like a fighter in an arena? I'm not 100% sure. It looks interesting. It looks interesting if nothing else. Like, there's a narrative behind it. Interesting to know about. Alright.
Metaphor.
Moving on.
Of course, Metaphor has DLC costumes. That's just the Persona cast.
That's what they always do. That's what they
Is
did
that
for
Persona-
5 and 3
is
and
that
4.
Persona-
They can't help themselves.
Is that Persona 1 and 2? Oh my god.
That's what they do with their DLC. They make costumes from their previous games.
No, but it's the fact that Persona 1 and 2 are remembered.
Wake
I mean,
me up when
Molly's-
it's Digital Devil Saga. Seriously, like, wake me up. Wake me up inside.
Save
me up.
me.
Call my name and save me from my side. I
Alright,
don't remember
moving on.
exactly how the song goes. Moving on from Wander Stop. Unknown 9 Awakening. I'm unsure about this one.
I have no idea.
But I don't know, it's some sort of adventure action game where your soul leaves your body and you can possess people.
Oh.
Something like that. I don't know. But I don't know, looked interesting enough. Nothing else to comment on there. Next up, Monster Hunter Stories got a trailer?
Huh.
Yeah, they're doing
And
a
Monster-
re-release of one
Yeah.
for things that aren't the 3DS. So
And Capcom is having a sale.
on.
That was actually next on the list, was Capcom sale. I wasn't gonna specifically mention it, but yes, that was in my notes. Anyway, yeah, Monster Hunter Stories, 2's getting DLC, I think. So yeah, cool. Next up, Enotria, The Last Song. This was the Dark Soul-esque thing where the guy was wearing a mask and he switched masks to like change job classes.
Ah.
Or something like that.
Oh, yeah, the Capcom one, right?
I think so?
No.
Yes, it's Capcom.
Okay.
And the reason you don't think it's Capcom is because it isn't Monster Hunter, Resident Evil, or Street Fighter. So, thank you, Capcom, for finally releasing an original IP. I'm sorry
it
that
says-
everybody slept on Exoprimal, and it's actually pretty decent. But please
this is
don't let that
by
deter you.
Jama Games? Jama? Or
You're
they might be affiliated.
You're thinking of the other
Which-
game.
Then which is the one by Capcom that's a hack and slash single player game?
That one's coming up on the list.
Okay, fine.
I just don't know the name of it.
Whatever. You were doing Capcom games. I thought we were doing Capcom, and here we are.
Listen,
I don't know
okay.
the name
Listen.
because I don't know names good.
Listen,
and
man. Listen, man. It'll be okay. It'll be okay,
I'm
man.
not okay anymore, man. I can't even see my eyes.
Frag, that's not in the script.
Anyway, Enotria, Souls-like game coming, Souls-like RPG coming out later. Looks neat. I wish it well. Alright, next up. The First Descendant got a release trailer.
Hey,
No.
do we
I played the closed beta. It kind of opened. Well, it wasn't really a closed beta, but
I remember playing it.
it's people are like, "Ooh, it's the Warframe Destiny killer." I'm like, "Ooh, it's a Korean RPG." It's like, yeah, they gave you a lot of shit for that. They gave you tons of stuff to play with there. The game's not actually going to be that. You're going to have to grind your ass off or pay out the nose. That's how these.
Did we go over Sonic yet?
That's coming up.
Okay.
I think you'll find its prototype 2.5 Shadow.
Huh?
Yeah.
Because he grows gooey tendril.
Oh.
Well,
We'll get to it.
I'll
We'll get
go
to it.
over that. I will go over that.
Alright, anyway, after the First Descendant, after that, the Innersoft guys, the guys behind Amana came up, and they were like, hey, we're gonna be funding indie games with our new project, Outer Sloth. So they're starting a fund to help other indie companies getting the kind of money that they wish they had. So cool, good on those guys.
Because Microsoft will kick them to the curb immediately.
It went
Indeed.
so well. I mean, it went so very well for Embracer Group.
But Embracer was never an indie.
They
thing.
bought up a ton of indies.
Oh, they did. Outer Sloth isn't buying up; they're just funding. As far as I know, they're keeping the
Kind of the same
funding.
thing when you think about it, because there's probably additional strings attached. I would assume.
Man,
Because you don't do things out of the goodness of your heart. That's not how it works. Certainly, you don't advertise that if it's out of the goodness of your heart. That's not how that works. So
we'll see
have
what's
some
up.
healthy cynicism, please. Save yourself.
All right. Speaking of them, they also showed off their the Among Us TV show. We got a little thing of that for anyone under the age of like 12.
No.
Oh right, no, because the voice acting cast is stacked for some odd reason for Among Us, the TV
Because
show.
they could afford it. That's how well Among Us did. Or is doing.
I remember that because I was sitting here like, Joey, what are you talking about? Oh, Among Us. Oh. Why is Patton Oswalt here? Why is Elijah Wood here? What is this voice cast? It would have been better if they didn't
having a bunch
talk.
of comedians, because they'll take absolutely anything they can get.
Oh.
That is not a gig that pays well. Is what I'm saying. So I get it. I'm happy for Patton Oswalt.
That voice cast is stacked. I'm just like, alright. I honestly thought it would do better if they kind of went the Happy Tree Friends route with Among Us, the TV show, and nobody talked. And, just violent murder of the Among Us group. But it's not Happy Tree Friends.
I can't believe I'm the guy who's going to be saying this, but you're really dating yourself with that one.
Oh, I'm aware.
I'm like, did he honestly just say Happy Tree Friends?
No.
I understood that reference.
Happy Tree Friends scarred me as a kid. Okay,
I
was not supposed to watch that. I thought it was gonna be like, oh, this cartoon will be fun. Oh,
I didn't watch it as a kid.
Yeah, no, it was.
Cheese graters, lemon juice.
Getting your leg stuck under a tree and using a spoon to get rid of that joint.
So after that, then we hit Sonic X Shadow Generations.
Someone decided to say Shadow Cross Sonic Generations. I forgive you. she
Oh yes, new trailer for the Sonic Cross Shadow. Shadow's got some new powers. So he's apparently prototype now.
So
as Frag was saying.
So it's the Sonic Generation story will be the same. Then Shadow has his own separate story. I don't know how they're gonna make that connect to Sonic Generations. I guess we'll figure it out because when Forces did the same thing with Shadow having his own storyline, it took place like 7 months prior, and he was just stuck in the virtual world.
You keep talking about that. I gotta go to the bathroom for a second.
Yeah,
Right back.
do you think? So yeah, like he was stuck in the virtual world for like 7 or so months. That's just Sonic Forces. For this one, we'll see how that goes. Also, Shadow has the Doom powers because he's also part of an alien race called the Black Arms because they use Black Doom's DNA to help make Shadow. We'll go over that, but hey, thanks a lot, Time Eater. Black Doom is back. Yay! Shadow, how you gonna deal with that? I don't know. But have fun. Also, how are you gonna appear in Generations now? I don't know, but Sonic's gonna beat you up. Yay! I'll play it.
What's right with the world?
Yeah, all right with the world. There you go.
Nope.
We're good.
Okay, I'm back. What'd I miss?
No,
I
that was
mean,
it. He's got his little alien powers because Black Arm's
Yeah, yeah.
alien race that he blew up because Black Doom, who's voiced by Sean Schemmel. Yeah. So they showed off some gameplay for it. I did notice that. Uh,
a
we got
little bit. A lot of it was the classic Sonic formula, but yeah,
not,
a lot of it.
Well, not classic as in classic, but I know what you mean.
Yeah.
We got
Because there actually is a classic Sonic character.
Yeah, good old kid Sonic. So we got they showed off gameplay for Space Colony Arc and the Bio Lizard boss fight. And
Yep.
I thought it was pretty good. Looking at the trailer, I see a couple Sonic 06 stages. I'm like, okay. And, like it's not something I'm surprised about because Generations has Crisis City. That game technically is erased from the timeline. So there you go. Cool. Moving on.
All right, moving on. Next up, Dune Awakening.
Moving on.
Just immediately moving on. Nothing.
Just immediately moving on. Nothing to see here. It's just Dune.
It's a survival MMO. Those are done to death.
Yeah,
Like even on Arrakis, I'm just.
I'm sure it would be a lot.
I love
more...
Dune to death. I'm like, I don't think I love Dune enough to play a game as a fucking second job, third job, fourth job.
Hey, I will say, Frag.
I feel like I would be more attached if I knew any of the stuff they were talking about in the trailer. I know none
don't
of the
worry,
Dune lore.
It doesn't matter because the whole thing's fucking retconned. So who cares?
So if you want Frag to read it, subscribe to his Patreon. He'll read it.
I'm probably never going to read Dune. It's already been done by like full voice acting casts of people with actual talent. So no.
You have talent though. Actual talent.
I don't have like.
You have actual talent.
I don't have
Just
like
take
high
the compliment,
paid,
Frag.
I don't have high paid like 12 people talent. So
Okay, but
I
you're
can imitate a lot of people. I'm not that.
Yeah,
good.
but you're a one-man army. All right. If you haven't, look at his custom Robo playthrough. It's absolutely hilarious.
You
Just
know, I
take the
have done more
compliment,
than
Frag.
the custom Robo playthrough.
I know you have, but I love that one to death. It's my favorite. Okay.
That reminds me, I have to check my email to see if I got into the. I can't talk about that shit.
Listen.
Listen. Battlecore Robots is the second coming of Custom Robo, and if you have any interest at all in playing a game like Custom Robo, you need to find the game Battlecore Robots on Steam, download the demo, and thank whoever. Like, don't thank me. It's spot on. It's like, I'm not kidding. Please do this.
Also,
I'm tired of screaming into the void.
Never. You'll keep screaming into the void.
Wait, are we devoid?
Yes. Also, listen, Frank. The custom Robo playthrough, okay, is my favorite. The Zoids one is my second favorite. Alright, because that was hilarious too.
I felt kind of bad. I felt mean about some of the voices, to be honest.
But they were hilarious. Also, ellipsis. It's hilarious, man.
Listen, if they're going to speak in ellipsis, I'm going to call them out on it. Ellipsis.
Look, he's got more videos than those, but those are just my favorites. Just watch the man work. He's a good voice.
I do want to do one for Gotcha Force, because that also has unbelievably bad voice acting.
Oh. But
that
not
game's
by
actually
him.
quite good.
But not by him, by the way.
That's, not what?
Not bad voice acting by you.
I mean, I will be doing my best to imitate the really bad child voice actors that they hired. I assume they're family of the people who were doing the localization, because, like, these people have never... Like, they've never acted professionally, whoever they were. I haven't either, but I think I could... No, they're small children. They were like, let's get actual small children to do the voice work.
Uh-oh.
It's not a good scene, but the game's fun, so it's cool.
All right, we ready to move on?
Yes.
I don't know. Are you?
Yeah, let's move on.
Next up, Battle Aces,
What that?
Sure.
the RTS one.
Oh, move on.
Okay, we don't care about RTSs. I admire what they're trying to do, but
Is that the one
see.
that's... I don't know which that one is. I feel like I should know that name because I pay attention to the RTS scene.
It wants to revitalize the RTS genre by making it simpler. They had a guy come out and talk about it, so
I mean,
less clicks, more.
they literally say that every single person making the RTS.
I know.
Exactly that thing. This
I
is a
admire
MOBA.
Battle
I'm
Age.
looking
Is
at
it?
this looks like a MOBA. Like this looks like it has lanes. This is a MOBA without a hero. Okay. Whoop-de fucking. Who gives a fuck? Why waste your time, right? It's a glorified auto battler. Excellent.
All right.
Okay, so
that's
3 tags right off rip. Free to play. In-app purchases. Online PvP. That tells me everything I need to know. Nope.
All right. Fair enough. Moving on.
Nope.
Moving on. We can also probably move on. I gotta mention it just because. The finals from EA new season. That's all we need.
Move
All right.
on.
Moving on. Alan Wake 2.
Moving on.
It's getting physical versions and new DLC
Yay.
or new expansion, Night Springs.
And apparently, when we were watching the trailer, like a lot of people were like, "Is that the chick from Control?" Don't know. Moving on.
It was.
Oh,
well,
okay.
Could well be, because it's Remedy, and Remedy loves shit like that.
yes, Remedy. The new DLC is new storylines. I don't know if they're alternate. I think but you get to play as one waitress chick from Alan Wake 2, the guy from Quantum Break, and then the girl from
cool.
Control.
Oh my gosh.
All three of those are playable
They're
characters.
really slapping all of those together. Oh. They're such
They're
dorks.
not-
I love them.
They make it very clear in the statement they're not the actual characters. They just happen to look like them.
Yeah,
Maybe in
'cause
other
it's-
timelines, other universes, they are known by these names. But
Yeah, no, that's spot on. That's spot on. That's totally them.
All right. Next up, couple of ones we're gonna quickly gloss over. New World Atrium, coming to consoles. I think this one is. Honkai Sky Rail's new stuff. They always have new stuff. Whatever. Dark and Darker, VR, Dark Souls. Woo. All right. Next, actual one that we kind of care about. Kunitsugami, Path of the Goddess, the new thing from Capcom.
Probably the one I was talking about.
Yes, it is.
This is the one you were probably talking about.
Yes,
It is the new IP from Capcom. So I don't know if we have anything else to say about it.
It looks pretty.
It's it a couple times now. It does look pretty. I'll give it that. I like the style it's going for, but whether or not I personally will play it, I do not know yet. Looks pretty. It looks good. All right, but yeah, that is what it is.
Yep.
Moving on. Hyperlight Breaker. The successor to Hyperlight Drifter. That's all I got.
Okay.
That's been out. Why are we re-announcing it?
More stuff coming to it, I guess.
Okay.
Is it?
Yeah, on PC it's been out for ages.
I'm not sure why it was in there then.
Console
Okay.
releases?
Maybe. Let me check the news real fast. I guess so.
Oh no, it hasn't actually been out.
Early
They've
access.
been advertising the shit out of it forever. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So because they've been talking about it for a long time. Oh, you know what? I might actually be thinking of another game I'm thinking of Solar Ash.
Oh.
Don't mind me. I think it's
Alright.
a fairly easy thing to confuse it for, since it's Hyper Light Drifter but 3D.
Also, they're made by the same dev team, so.
Yeah. Never mind. Don't mind me.
Next up, what is next up? Party animals. Yeah, who cares?
I may
You
play
want
that just to beat some ass. You know.
All right. Echo wants to be some random guy in a dog suit throwing people off a cliff. Fine. Good for you, Echo.
Cool.
Next up, we got a weird trailer for Skate. Trying to
Like it was kind of funny, but at the same time, like, the heck, this is a skate commercial.
right. I know it. They did like some trailer where they're like, it's Tim Robinson, I believe is the guy's name.
It was like a weird
You
Office parody.
Yeah, like an office parody. Like the company isn't going out of business, we swear. While everything's burning in the background, one of those things. Turns out it's a trailer for Skate. I guess Skate has plot now, so cool.
I think it might just
First
be.
one kind of did, in that you were like trying to break into the skating scene and like filming yourself doing skate things, but it didn't really have a plot. I don't think this will either, but
I do like the name of the city they're going with though. San Van Amsterdam.
okay, that's I. So I've been reading for some of my read alouds. I've been reading some books with authors that like to do lots of little bits of alliteration and funny wordplay shit, and that gets my goat. It makes me giggle.
All right, so moving
Sam
on
in
from
Amsterdam,
Skate.
Jack Dolly.
Moving on from Skate, Pal World is getting an update.
With
Sakura
more
Jima
Pokemon
update.
ripoffs, baby.
Yay. Moving on from that, Valorant is coming to consoles. Woo.
Yeah, I'd rather play Marvel Rivals. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I'd rather. I'm not gonna say what I'd rather do.
That's very
After
inappropriate.
that, because there's a video game character in it, I guess we had an Inside Out 2 trailer. Cool. Cool. Xiao Xiong, yeah, I guess.
Oh,
Cool.
cool.
He's a YouTuber. He does gaming news.
That is why I would not know that. Very good.
Yeah, no. I've only watched a couple of things, but I seems like he's friends with Jeff, so Jeff shouted him out. All right.
Don't know who that is. Oh, you mean the Kiafli.
Yes. Moving on. We got a trailer, Squad Busters, which is from the guys who did like Clash of Clans and whatnot.
Oh, they showed that trailer with Chris Hemsworth and
Chris Henworth, Will Arnett. I forget the guy who was the chicken's name. I know.
yeah,
Young.
I know who you're talking about, and I'm just like,
Yeah.
I've seen that commercial way too many times before they aired it at Summer Games Fest. So I'm like, yeah, somebody.
You
took
saw it before? I didn't.
Yeah, it was all over
Yep.
YouTube. I was just like, oh, okay.
I didn't see it before Summer Game Fest, so whatever. They have it's basically a Super Bowl commercial, right? Like I'm not the only one. Like that's a commercial you would air during a Super Bowl, right?
Right.
Just hire all the biggest name actors you can afford, and just stick them in doing whatever. Basically.
Hopefully people will play the game so they can make their money back. Otherwise, they're kind of screwed. Anyway.
Right. Moving on. We only have two left. First up, Monster Hunter Wilds, another trailer. Whoa.
And it has crossplay, so Frag, me and you can yell at Blaze.
Yay!
He's not gonna play.
I'm probably going to play.
Are you sure?
I mean, yeah.
Okay, we can yell at Blaze on any console. And
Okay,
PC.
but Blaze is going to be busy playing Wukong.
Well, yeah, but he's gonna.
Or maybe finally getting through a run of Armored Core 6. I don't know. Because he said he wanted to fight me and then just.
This is Blaze
Panicked.
we're talking about.
I don't know, maybe he started hearing the piano trills of the 9-ball theme, and he was like, nah, I can't mess with that.
All right. Then we get to the last game. Phantom Blade 0.
Yeah.
Getting shown off again. Woo. That is looks nice. Is never like not Ghost of Tsushima. I guess Ghost of Tsushima X. More like Sekiro, I think, is actually a better comparison. But yeah, Dark Souls ish, medieval Japan. Cool.
Woo!
Or feudal Japan, I guess. But yeah, we made it through the Summer Game Fest. Woo-hoo!
That reminds. Did we ever review Grand Caesar on the show?
I don't think we dedicated an episode to it.
I thought we did.
I don't remember, but you know what? I'll be happy to do it again. Just not today.
Yeah, I need sleep.
I think we might have passively mentioned our scores and whatnot, but we never did a deep dive. I don't remember doing a deep dive on Grand
It's been
Caesar.
a long year. I still see that it is already June, and I panic. Like, I get minor heart palpitations, and I have serious concerns. I'm just like, no.
All right. Anyway, we got through the big show. There were a couple other minor directs and presentations and whatnot. Day of the Devs, Devolver Digital, all those fun ones, cozy games. Yeah, there's a bunch of other game announcements. Not going to cover all of them. There are a couple that stick out in my mind now that I do want to mention because I find them interesting. For one reason or another. One, Talos Principle 2 is getting DLC. Yay! I like Talos Principle, so.
Talos Principle is good. I haven't played the second one yet, but the first one's quite good.
Well, second one's getting DLC. Yay! He's getting like one of those. It's under the Road to Elysium, but there's like 3 separate packs inside of that, 3 different stories. So that's how they're doing it. Cool. I like it. And then another one I found interesting was a little indie called UFO 50. The concept is basically like 50 games from a retro game studio, like from the 80s or 90s retro, so like NES and whatnot. And it's just 50 games from that studio. They're not a real one. They're new games. But like the story is that this collection is the collection of all the games that older company made, if they actually exist. I find that interesting. So, if you're a fan of retro gaming, there you go. Woo.
Oh, those almost look like they're using the right color palette for an 8-bit title. Almost. The shapes are too high resolution, but color palette's pretty close. Some beat 'em ups, some dungeon crawlers, some scrolling shoot. That looks pretty good. I mean, absolutely, yeah. This is for me.
I dig the concept. I dig the concept at least. Yeah. Like 50 long lost games from this one ancient retro company. So
I'm absolutely for that. That looks good.
All right, I thought that might pique Frag's interest, but I wasn't sure. All right, but yeah, that's all I got.
Listen, just because I'm old. Oh, it's by the people who did Spelunky.
Yeah, it was. I forgot.
It's going to be good then. Like, like the only thing that would be like a higher credential is like, oh, the people from La Mulana are making like a collection of of smallish games. I'd be like, it's probably going to be the single best game released this decade because those guys are crazy. I don't know who here's played La Mulana, but holy shit! If you like obscure. If you like obscure puzzles in your Metroidvanias, holy spinoli, La Mulana delivers. Like, mandatory. You need to make sure your first run you don't use a guide. This game will break you. It broke me. I was just like, what am I supposed to do? Oh yeah, that's some backtracking. You're gonna backtrack. You're gonna do some backtracking. And I was like, I cannot believe... Oh my god, you really are oh my goodness. And it's gorgeous too, so, you know. Always love really well done sprite work.
Huh.
Metal Slug Tactics is getting a Steam summer demo in like 3 days. So Metal Slug's coming back, sort of. Yay. It's been just mobile games for the last however long.
Yep.
Right, what was that? What was that game? Lana Lana, right? Or
La Mulana, yeah.
La
LA
Mulana.
space MULANA. M as in Mare. L as in laser, A as in aardvark, M as in Mary, U as in ubiquitous, L as in laser, A as in aardvark, N as in Nancy, A as in aardvark.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
Okay, I found it.
And the sequel is really good too. I haven't beaten the sequel yet. Someday.
La Mulana.
Oh, cool. Steam forum boards, miserable, seething pit of villainy as always. One of the first topics with no responses is it should have been called 50 shameless knockoffs for UFO 50. So,
Dang.
fuck that guy.
Oh,
That's point
oh,
farming. Stop farming for
boo.
points. Boo indeed.
All right. Well, any other gaming stuff you guys
Nah,
want to
that's
talk
all I
about?
got. That's all I got.
All right.
BC Piezophile is getting a demo for the Steam Next Fest in like 3 days. I'm the only person who knows that game exists. So, underwater mecha combat.
Interesting.
Oh,
Um, there might be one other person who knows it exists. I think the developer knows it exists. Pretty sure. Pretty sure they're aware. There might be like nobody's like I don't even know how it came to my attention. Is the thing that upsets me most. I honestly can't remember how I became aware it existed. But it's happening. Megaton Musashi Wired came out.
Yeah.
They finally got a Steam community page up on Steam so they can say, hey, we have a Steam community months after the game came out.
yay.
Good for them.
Also, in terms of cartoons and animation, Tales of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles trailer dropped. So it's the sequel to the recent movie Mutant Mayhem, and it'll take place and it takes place after the movie, and it'll probably set up the sequel, which will involve the Shredder.
Cool.
Neat.
And that's I think
I'm
it's
glad
Well,
TMNT keeps on keeping on. You know?
All right.
also,
What do we have time for the rest of this podcast?
It's superhero time essentially. Frag's gotta get some sleep.
Yeah, I've got a dip. I work in the morning.
All
Y'all
right.
have fun.
Appreciate you stopping
What
in,
episode are we up to with Gotchard? What was that? 38?
38.
Bro.
38. Okay. I have 2 more weeks before I have to start crunching.
You'll be okay, man. You're not missing much.
Sad
No, I
but
gotta keep myself up to date so I can provide impetus to give me really good reasons to rewatch the Showa era again.
Fair enough.
Like, I need a sleeping aid. Not because they're boring, but because they put me straight into my happy place. I'm just like, yes.
I will say, if you
Seiki.
haven't already, and you want to check out some Tokusatsu stuff on YouTube, they got
Oh yeah,
They got-
Tokusatsu's streaming now
they got live streams going up for various
on
Kamen
YouTube.
Rider, Super Sentai, Ultraman,
Just
even
all the streams. I don't know how they can stream that many shows on.
Power
How
Rangers.
they can have that many streams
Has-
for one channel?
Oh,
That's a
Hasbro
lot
does
of
it.
streams.
Yeah, Hasbro does it with Power Rangers on official Power Rangers YouTube. So they're good. So you can watch Reboot. Again, we're not sponsored by Tokusatsu, but I would like to. Y'all. Hook us up.
There,
Shout
it's an
Factory.
official way to get Toku. Support it as much as you can, I say.
For
'cause
now.
Unless something else better comes along. But
all
right
we
now,
got.
that's all we got.
Yeah. So you got you get Reboot, Gridman. They actually do have Gridman, Ultraman. Well, various Ultraman, Kamen Rider, like Geats, for example, that just really dropped.
I think they have most of the Ultraman, not all the Ultraman, most of the Ultraman.
For the streams and stuff. So check those out.
Most of the stuff that probably was on Crunchyroll a little while back is probably on there.
Yeah. And again, that should Tiger will be coming soon. That'll be nice. The series and movie with the new generation. So that'd be great. Anyway, moving along here, we're gonna jump into superhero time.
Superhero time.
Have
Guy's
fun.
gonna dip. Yep.
Throw
Later,
a
Frag.
rider kick out there for me.
We'll definitely throw a rider kick out there for you, bro.
Always. Later.
Thanks for stopping in, Frag. See you later, dude.
All right.
He's gone.
Where were we?
So we have to catch up on Gotchard and Boom Boomger.
Yes, we're
I'll
free for Gotchard, 2 for Boom Boomger.
I'll let you start with Boom Boomger and go right along.
All right.
I will be
So
right
last
back.
time. All right. Last time was the Go Wander crossover. So. Boom Boomger, episode 13. All right. So, I guess I'm doing it solo right now. So we start off. The team has finished up working on the 2 newest Boom cars, Boom Boom Safari and Boom Boom Marine. Inspired by recent events that happened in the Go Wander crossover, these bots now have AI. They don't talk, but they can think for themselves, and I guess act autonomously as well. And they immediately start by not trusting their human creators, which I guess is wise, but seems a little odd you didn't program trust in there immediately, but oh well. Anyway, we don't have time to earn their trust right now. We got things to do. Giant robot is now in the city. And it has massive speakers on its chest. Oh, there's also a little scene about Orange being the procurement guy and yada yada. This is an Orange Folks episode. Anyway, Boom Boomers show up, ready to take on the goons. Summon giant robot with speakers. And its gimmick is it plays a classic Japanese folk song. If you're hyped up though, it drains you down to nothing. If you're cranked up, you crank down. If you're cranked down, you crank back up. That's how it works, I guess. So now all the Boom Boomers are tired as shit. Even Bundario, who is like still in the base, I guess he just heard the song through the speakers, but sure. Anyway, Orange pulls out a fire extinguisher. Not sure where he goes, so team gets away. Team is dead tired, not sure what they're going to do. Orange, though, has an idea. Heads back to meet up with the villains, and Orange is just like, yo, I want to work for you guys now. Clearly, you guys are far superior to the Boom Boomers. Allow me to get anything you guys need. I'm procurement after. So he does that. He gives all the free goons, I guess, is their official name. Gives them a bunch of stuff, new clothes, new pillow, food. Gets on their good side. And eventually, he says like, all right, I got something special for you guys. Since you guys are so much better than Boom Boomers, you might as well be the Boom Boomers now. So, why not? So he gives them each a Boom Boomer mask. And they do their own little roll call as the Bakuage Sentai Boom Boomer. But then they turn the robot on, and since they are now cranked up, they become cranked down. And vice versa, Orange, who is cranked down, now becomes cranked up. So, cool. Good job, Orange. Safari somehow saw all that and was like, you know, that Orange guy is pretty cool. And Safari hops in, destroys the speaker. Day is saved. Huzzah. Or at least the speakers are destroying the Boom Boomers are back to normal. We still got a giant robot to blow up, so let's go. Mega time. Fight. Killer, Boom Boom Killer, the name of the giant robot, puts up a bit of a fight at first, actually. I get, because, Safari was with the action. Indeed. I'm in chat. Echo, you gotta tell me you're in chat. You're this is your stream, Echo. What are you doing in chat? God. Anyway, where were we? You're gonna be in chat. I need to make sure I can see chat. There we go. No. Come on. Come on, chat. Twitch is not letting me see chat. Whatever, it'll be fine. Now I can't see any chat. Ah! Hold on, technical difficulties on Echo stream. Oh, there it is. Okay. Anyway. Moving to fight Killer Robo. With a fight, eventually they just call in Safari, and I guess Killer Robo is just weak to claw weapons. So yeah, they don't even do the full combo because we don't have Marine yet, just the claws. So anyway, to do that, save the day. Dario creates the Boom Boom Curry fried up special, where every piece of the curry is fried. That is definitely not healthy, but you know, Orange likes it, so good for him. Anyway, that's that. Moving on, episode 14. I like this one. This one's also a good one. I can just not do that. Doing it again. Okay. Wait. Can you pull up the episode so I can actually see what's happening? I also need to keep chat up so I can see what chat is saying. Ah, God. Twitch, why don't you want to work with me ever? Alright, anyway. This is going to be a Blue episode. Blue is chilling out in the aquarium. Just kind of because it's his happy place. The dude likes aquariums and fish. And he's upset that the car called Boom Boom Marine doesn't like him because he likes fish. Also, Pink is working at the aquarium because she just has a different job every single week. Not sure what her deal is, but she apparently can't keep a job except for being a Boom Boom. That doesn't pay enough. All right, cut back over to her goons. They're taking a nap.
Hey, my bad.
Oh, he's back.
Didn't need to leave you hanging like that.
That's all good. Any comments for the last episode with Safari?
No, that was it. I said it on the chat. Safari wanted to smoke. The three goons are at least doing stuff, so I like them even more than Team Rocket. But they're just Team Rocket.
They are Team Rocket. Indeed. All right, anyway, speaking of the goons, they're taking a nap. The little car is just upside down for nap time. That's funny. Anyway, their boss comes and immediately gets mad and was just like, no wonder the Boom Boomers are kicking your ass. You're just here napping.
I mean,
Get to work.
Be fair, they kind of deserve it after the last episode.
Yeah. Anyway, they find a refrigerator and turn that into our monster of the week.
A refrigerator.
Come back over to the aquarium.
The way she did it too, by the way, was funny because she just took out the key and started running
at it
in a stabbing motion. Like the guys who are moving stuff were just like, nope, never mind, nope. We ran out of there.
Nope. All right. Back over to the aquarium. Shashiro, our blue, is watching the seal show. I think that's a sea lion, actually, not a seal.
Yeah. Sea
lion show. Doing tricks. It's cool. Mira comes up to him and is just like, so why do you like this aquarium so much? And we get deep Blue backstory. We don't know what Blue's job was, but it was apparently violent. He was always running from somebody and constantly on edge.
Yeah. He was going through
So
it.
he was going through it. But eventually he found the aquarium and the animals soothed him. He likes water. He likes fish. They're peaceful.
Yeah.
He's at peace. So yeah. That's all we get for Blue's backstory so far. Coming back to the episode, Monster Week starts attacking people, and Boom Killer Robo is back in action. So we actually get to see the Henshin sequence of Boom Killer Robo, where it's like this Mad Max truck looking thing and it turns into the robot. That's cool.
Yeah.
I like its truck mode. And now it has a drill and a bigger hand, you know, to mimic Boom Boom Robo.
Yeah.
So anyway, rest of the team shows up and they decide it's best to split this up. Blue is going to handle all the ground mooks to protect the aquarium, while the other 4 are going to hop into mech. Don't worry, Blue's got this.
Essentially.
So, rest of the team starts off going into Boom Boom Robo Police, but Killer is immune to bullets, apparently. So much for that. Meanwhile, on the ground, Blue is doing a decent job handling everything. But the Monster of the Week can create ice shields, so also kind of immune to bullets. Sucks. Anyway, our 2 bad guys get the upper hand a little bit. Eventually, Pink sees what's going on the ground.
I got a cat. Hold on.
Oh.
Continue.
Got a cat. Alright, Pink sees what's going on the ground, is like, nope, I ain't letting our Blue die here, so I'm gonna hop in. Jumps out of robot, heads down to the ground. Before she leaves, Orange just gives her some tire chains so that she can smack the Monster of the Week with it, I guess. I don't know whatever reason he gave her those for, but cool. I do not know what's going on in the background of it. Something's playing. Anyway.
What's happening?
Oh, he's back.
It's just my cat wanted something. I don't know.
Your cat wanted some? Your cat's watching TV? Something's on. I can hear. Something's playing.
It's TV from the game.
What game?
Common Rider.
Oh, from the stream.
Yeah.
God damn it. All right.
He's
Sorry.
going
It's
today.
all right. Anyway, they get away from the Monster of the Week. There's a heartfelt moment between our Pink and our Blue. I do like Pink's line, "What's the point of protecting the aquarium if you're dead too?" Which is fair. Blue's like, "Shit, she's right."
Well,
All right, well, guess I got to kill the monster without dying then. Let's go. So we get a really sick Pink and Blue team up where they're ice skating essentially for the entire fight. It's really cool. I like it. Very well done and very different from what we usually get. And they even like use like the ice chains on their tires for more extra traction. It's cool. I like it. And they defeat the Monster Week. Day is saved. Boom Boom Marine somehow saw all that was going on and was just like, you know what? You guys are pretty cool. I'm going to hop in on the next fight. And he does. And we get Boom Boom Robo Monster. Kaiju form, baby. Let's go.
Marine just flips upside down while Safari
This is
splits
true.
in half and becomes the claws for Boon Robo.
Yeah, Marine just flips upside down and hops on top as a head. So, cool.
Yeah, Kaiju.
Kaiju time. And I also do like how the tracks on the back become like a tail in this version.
Yeah.
It's cool. Neat touch.
Worth it.
Anyway, they proceed to lay the smackdown on Boom Killer Robo and eventually charge up an atomic breath. But it's not.
Turns out it's not an atomic breath because, yeah. It's
It's atomic sharks.
Just
or
water.
dolphins.
Water. Sharks, dolphins.
Well, and fish.
You just get attacked by the ocean. So
the entire ocean.
So Aquaman's piloting Marine.
See, here's the thing is they're sharks. They're definitely sharks because they have the vertical tails, but it makes dolphin noises. I don't know why. Do the people who make Boom Boom think that sharks sound like dolphins? I don't know.
Probably just generic.
But it's definitely atomic sharks.
Generic aquatic sounds. Yeah.
Anyway, the robot gets destroyed again. The free goons are actually pretty chill about being in an exploding cockpit. They're just like, he's gonna get mad at us again. Yup.
Time to take a nap.
And he just boom. But that the day is saved. After credits, Boone Blue brings some flowers to Marine. Just like, yo, I brought you some flowers. I'm really happy you're part of the team now. But Boom Marine's like, nah, dude, you're not like that. We ain't like that, Boom Blue. I don't like you like that. Rejected by a car.
It'd be like that.
Damn. Yeah, that is the end of the episode. Next one's dinosaurs.
Yeah.
I mean, no, just because I didn't get a chance to comment on last week. The crossover. Go on your Boom Boom to crossover. I liked it. Good crossover. We need more of them.
Very good.
All right. But that is it for Boom Boomger.
We got 3 episodes of Gotchard.
Yes. Gotchard. Last we left off was the Legend arc. Don't worry, we're done with Legend now. Legend has gone back home.
You'd think we'd be done with Legend, but bro was cameoing like crazy.
In like previews and flashbacks or recaps, yeah.
Get him out of here.
But he's not actually in the episode. Calm down, Echo.
Get
not
him
that bad
out of
anyway.
here. Derailing.
Anyway, where we left off. So they're trying to get Lacus to be human. Turning a homunculus into a real human. And the way they usually start in these kind of shows is by getting them to laugh. Or they try at least. They put on a little impromptu comedy skit. It's bad. It's like it's not. They're not good at making people laugh. Sorry, guys.
We're laughing
not your
at
fate.
you, not with you.
Right. Hopper 1 tries to go for the tickle attack on Hotaro, which is enough to make Lacus do the Ojo-sama laugh or whatever. The oh or whatever.
Something like that.
You know how it is. I can't do it.
If you're Whis or Karen from Street Fighter, you'll understand.
Right, yeah. Anyway, remember the fact that all these alchemists are supposed to be part of a super secret organization? I didn't, but the show did, so...
The show didn't
I guess there's that. The show didn't forget. Anyway, so Minato and Spanner go and meet with the heads of this alchemy organization, talking about what happened during the Legend arc. So it was canon, and they bring up the fact that they all saw the Abyssalus King, and he is the new threat. Came out of the door of darkness. And the council's like, no, we ain't gonna do shit. But don't worry, because Gygas is here, and he's ready to do shit with the council, even if the council's not ready to do shit. The guy just shows up in the head room and just like, yo, how y'all doing?
I'm the final villain.
I'm the final villain. The combination of overwhelming fear justifies with unwavering resolve. I empathize with you. I like that's kind of his. He's like his gimmick is like, I understand why you're feeling those emotions. I get it. I'm not gonna stop what I'm doing, but I get why you would feel that way.
But you gotta go.
I like him. But all right. He proceeds to. Wait, no, we're not there yet. Cut back to our main crew, Hotaro and them. They bring up a picture book. The picture book that we saw earlier in the series. And in it, there's a story about like these flowers that can be used to create a spice that makes everyone happy. Right, that'll be relevant later. Trust us. Anyway, now we cut back to Gygus meeting up with the rest of the council, and Gygus is just like, he introduces himself. He's just like, "Yo, um, I'm the King of Darkness, the Abyssalist King, yada yada. I was the devil that once tried to child the world, though I do not like that title. Stop calling me evil. I'm just doing my thing. That's how it is." The head leaders of the council step up to try and fight him,
And fail immensely.
fail immensely. I do like one of the guys tries to strike him with a sword, and he's just like, "Ooh, you have a bit of a spine. I see. Allow me to grant you your desire. Here's a shred of my power." And the guy just dissolves. They're like, "Oh well, guess you can handle that." Well, too bad. Valvarad is ready to Henshin to go. He henshins. We see guy gets portal ability. That's his main power. He portals things. He just goes everywhere. It's a really cool portal effect, actually, with the entire background turning around him. It's quite neat. Wherever it is he's teleporting. So Valvarad proceeds to immediately get jobbed as he uses, because that's just how it goes. After that, bang. Anyway, he says like, so while the actual association are no threat to me, you common writers might actually prove interesting. Especially that Hotaro guy. Yes. Yeah, something I want. I'm going to get it from him no matter what.
Yeah, he got something I want.
Yep. Cut back over. Speaking of Hotaro, cut back over to him. He's getting some groceries. And he just finds Time Lord just in, like, some fruit. Just finds a Kemi chilling out in fruit. Not just any Kemi, though. The one that has time travel powers. Was just chilling in, like, a basket of avocados or whatever.
To be fair, Sogo absolutely would do the same thing. He'd just be chilling, shopping. Like, Sogo, you time jackers are here, huh?
Huh? What? Oh, I guess it's go time. All right.
Alright.
Anyway, Hotaro proceeds to get teleported by Gygus to random rooftop. So that Gygus can meet him face to face. He's like, "Hi, how's it going? I need you to give my power back to me now. Please and thank you." And then Gygus proceeds to stab Hotaro in the chest. Ow.
But
Or he tries. But it doesn't quite work. Because the power inside Hotaro fights back. And he's just like, how dare you reject me? Guess I'm gonna have to get a little rougher then. But Gygus does manage to steal a couple of cards. Specifically, Skibo's and Ant Trooper. Hotaro's like, "Give them back. They're mine." It's like, "No, actually, they're mine. I created them from the start. Or at least I created the first two. Gotchard and Dragonolos.
And y'all created them for me, meaning intellectual property.
I have the intellectual property rights. These all belong to me. These are all copyrighted." And he goes on, he's like, "Chemis were always meant to be a plague on humanity. I mean, just look at your grasshopper guy. It's a grasshopper, you know, the bird.
Freaking locust, man. Come on.
Yeah, locust. There you go. I don't know exactly how a skateboard fits into that, but how a skateboard is a plague on humanity, but whatever.
You know, it'll trip people up and then broken ankles.
Sure. Anyway, Hotaro's like, no, you know nothing about Kevis. They're pure. They just want people to be happy. Flashback to all the good things. And Gaiga's like, well, that's because you brainwashed them. They're not supposed to be happy. I pity what they have become. They're supposed to be evil. Here, let me show you. He takes out Skibos and just crushes the card and turns Skibos into, well, the Amalgam Skibos that we saw before, except now it's black and evil. So, thankfully, though, Majade shows up and they proceed to fight off the evil Skibos. Also, Clofo shows up in Melina form because she has to get in on all the fights, too. That's just her thing. Anyway, get some sick action. They tried to separate Skibos from the Amalgam, but since Skibos is actually the Amalgam, that doesn't work this time. Unfortunate. UFO is not broken. At least not in this particular case. So they tried to fight our two not riders, Rene and Sabi. Also try to hop in on the action, shooting fire and water balls at it. Doesn't work too well, and Skibo goes to attack him. Soldier's like, nope, you're gonna have to stop that right now. Meteors from the sky. And the meteor strikes Skibos. Skibos falls off the bridge, and he explodes. And Clovo's like, nicely done. All right, my job here is done. Peace. Hotaro tries to call Skibos back into the card. Skibos doesn't show up, and just like, where's Skibos? Oh god. Runs into the smoke cloud and finds a white skateboard. Slowly dying. Skibos, what happened? Say something, Skibo. Hotaro has killed a skateboard. My god.
He did.
And Gygas is just there in the background, is like, like I said, melancholy. I understand your emotions. I know why you're sad that you killed a skateboard. I'm happy you did it, though. It's a good thing. Oh, I like Gygas. He's cool. That was his intro episode. He's trying to drag the show out of mid. Speaking of that, one of the best episodes of the series. Let's go. Episode 37. Alright, so immediately picking up from that, they rush the body of Skibos into the alchemy class room so he can get examined by Kyoka. She's there chilling out. She examines is like, yeah, he's basically dead. There's some sort of weird alchemy on him that means you can't actually use him for fights anymore. You can't transmute with him or merge with him at all. So, and there's no way to undo this, right? We don't know. See, he's basically dead. You killed his skateboard. This is what you've done, Hotaro.
You'll get him next time, buddy.
Anyway, Hotaro is very upset by this. Everyone tries to calm him down by the logical reasoning, like, dude, it was us or the skateboard. Humans or skateboard, and you chose the right option. Did I, though? Did I choose the right option? The skateboard had every right to live just as much as we did. Oh. Anyway, Hopper 1 tries to cheer Hotaro up, but Hotaro's like, not now, Hopper 1. I gotta think about what I've done. Hopper 1 remembers the little picture book from last episode, just like, I know what'll cheer him up. I'll go get some flowers for cooking. Yay. Nothing could possibly go wrong from that. Let's go. Anyway, new monster starts attacking Ant Trooper, now completely evil. Same thing that happened to Skibo's last episode. But now it's Ant Trooper. Oh noes.
Oh, yeah.
But don't worry, Majade is on the case. So Majade proceeds to charge in. Cut back over to Hopper 1. Hopper 1's looking for yellow flowers. Finds a dog. Gets licked.
The adventure
Does not particularly like it.
Hopper 1, baby.
The misadventures of Hopper 1. Hopper 1 just being cute and going on little adventures, trying to find some flowers. Aw.
As he should. Or as she should.
It's
As they should.
adorable. Nothing could possibly go wrong. Cut back over to Hotaro, who is still sad. So mom is like, all right, guess you're sad today, son. So I'm going to make some anti-depression pancakes. Just like the kind I made when your dad left and you were sad about that.
Oh, no.
I mean, it's true.
Oh. Let me find out his dad is geekish. That'd kill me.
We don't know that yet. That's a theory I've seen around.
That'd be hilarious.
It kind of would be. Anyway, pancake super trick. Hotaro cheers up a little bit, so cool. Anyway, back to the action. Majade is fighting all the ants, and so is Sabimaru and Renge, since ant can split up into multiple monsters. So it's all hands on deck. We see Majade doing some work. We see Sabimaru and Renge are actually able to take one of the clones out by themselves. Just good old-fashioned alchemy. So good job, those guys. Actually, they take out a couple of them. Never mind, I'm rewatching it right now. They actually take out quite a few. So good job, Good job, our side characters. Actually putting in some work. Majade's dealing with the main body. It's going about as well as you can expect. Come back over to our villains. Gaius explains that he wants Takemi inside of Hotaro. We'll explain how it got there in a little bit. Oh, actually, no, they do explain it now. So there was a Kemi inside the belt from like episode 1 that basically has been the thing that was allowing Hotaro to be a common rider. So, and since Hotaro's used the belt so much, the Kemi is now basically inside of him. So that's how that works. Anyway, Gaius is just like, it shall be mine. I shall get the egg back. It shall be mine once again. I just need to turn him into amalgam. I need to fill him with malice and hate. That'll do it. Clotho questions this a little bit, and they threaten her with death. So, do not question me. Also, Atropos, the little girl one, is like, so once we do this, we can get Grion back, right? We can get my dad. And Gaius is like, oh, you silly girl, you're not human. You don't have feelings. What you're feeling is just a facsimile of emotions. It's not real.
It's not real
Ow.
emotions. You'll be
Ow.
okay. That child's gonna plan revenge on you.
Absolutely. Anyway, cut back. Otaro is realized Hopper 1 is missing, so he's looking for him. And runs into the rest of the gang dealing with ants. So, it's time for Hotaro to step in. He's not just gonna, let his friends die. So he henshins into Lightning Jungle, fights them off a little bit, but he just can't bring himself to kill them because of what happened with Skibos. But you know who can bring themselves to kill him? Minato and Valvarad show up. Minato just makes a bunch of swords to stab all the clones, and Valvarad kicks his sword into the main one's back. Valvarad has killed an ant. And for some reason, he's limping? What were you doing, Valvarad? You just showed up. Are you still injured from the last fight from last episode? I don't... What are you doing? I don't get it. How is this man limping if he's been there for like 5 seconds? Anyway, Ant Trooper's now dead. Unfortunate. But don't worry, Hopper 1 is back with flowers, here to save the day and cheer up everybody. Woohoo! So is Gygus, the Abyssalisk King. And he sees Hopper 1 and he's like, yes. Yes, my time has come. Hopper 1, let the malice consume you. Hopper 1's like, no. And Hopper 1
tries to fight it like a pro.
He does. And he does. He fights it and he goes into Crosshopper. And he's like, aha, see? I'm good, actually. And Gygax is like,
Nah, your
no,
Super Saiyan
actually,
form won't work here. Get taken
Nope.
by the darkness.
And we get Hopper 1 Malgam, which I actually like the suit. I dig it. One of my favorite monster designs so far.
The face reminded me of another Agito.
It does. I mean, it is a grasshopper, so, you know, most common riders. But yeah. Anyway, Hopper 1 is now a monster. Proceeds to try and fight Hotaro. Fun fact, in the production blog of this episode, they told the story of how when they were getting the voice actors for Hopper 1, the one request she had was, please don't make Hopper 1 evil. That was back when the show first started. She like, one request for your character, don't make him evil.
Don't make him
So
evil.
about that.
Well, he gets cooked.
Well, Valvarad goes in first.
And gets cooked.
And then Valvarad gets cooked by a swarm of locusts. Hotaro tries to stop Hopper 1 without turning into a Kamen Rider, just trying to talk him down. And he almost does it. It almost works. He like Hopper 1 can't bring himself to kill Hotaro, so cool. Unfortunately, that is when Small Child and Mom show up. God damn it, random Small Child, why are you here? Hopper 1 sees that and is immediately like, oh, I have no attachment to them, time to die. Hotaro's like, shit! Hopper 1, don't! Proceeds to go into Iron Gotchard and runs over Hopper 1. Oh, that grasshopper is dead. Oh, he's so dead.
Yeah.
Random civilians get away. Hotaro goes up to the body of Hopper 1. It's all black and white now. And he sees the little flower. Wait, you got this flower to try to cheer me up? Hopper 1, no! What have I done? I've killed my best friend. And Gygax is just over in the corner like, I empathize with your despair. Perfect. Now, let the abyss engulf you and become a monster. And that is when Hotaro turns into Egg and just nopes out of there. So yeah, Hotaro is now an Egg, and they teleport away to random alley, where Hotaro just cries inside the egg all by himself. Well, he's not all by himself, because there's another egg inside the egg. Da da da! It's final form time, boys. Let's go. But anyway, we're done with that episode. That might be my favorite episode of Gotchard so far. Depression aside,
I will
it was a really good
this.
episode.
I will say this, and I'll probably say it again during the review. Gotchard does decent with build-ups.
Yes,
It's
they do a good job building up things.
But the payoff.
Payoffs need some work. Speaking of payoff, it's time for the final form. So cutting back right where he left off, Hotaro is now Egg. He teleports away. So they find the egg. We get a little bit of backstory about the 101st Kemi. They suspected a Kemi whose power goes beyond the numbers or leveling system that has never actually mattered in the show at all, but apparently does for reasons now, I guess. Whatever. Doesn't really matter. Anyway, they recap that the Kemi was inside the belt, and when Hotaro put on the belt, it went inside of him. So that's how Hotaro is a Kamen Rider. Woo. Anyway, they find the egg on the camera. Renee is sad because she showed Hopper 1 the picture book, and that's why Hopper 1 left. She's blaming... This is a stretch. For a character who blames themselves a lot, this is a stretch for blaming yourself. Like, girl, you had nothing to do with it. Don't even try. Don't even try putting this on yourself.
We could have developed her a different way, you know, if we had, like, 4 episodes.
Yeah, we had like an additional 4 episodes. I don't. Where would we have gotten those though? So many relevant events have happened.
So many things. But Toei.
All right. Anyway, we cut it back over to Egg. Otaro is crying inside Egg, and he talks to other Egg that is inside Egg, and just like Egg explains, like, yeah, I've been inside you this entire time. I've sort of been helping out, I guess. That one time I shielded you during the last arc. But otherwise, I've just kind of been here watching everything. Hi, how's it going? Valverad shows up to Egg at the same time Gygus does. We get a little bit of lore there. Apparently, Valverad's black flames somehow come from Gygus. I'm not 100% sure exactly what that means. Like Valverad is supposed to be like Gygus' son or whatever. Not son exactly, but descendant. That's kind of what it implies. I don't know. More on that later. Maybe, maybe not. Who knows at this point? Anyway, it is Valverad's job to get jobs every episode, so he proceeds to do that. Meanwhile, the rest of the good guys head over to Egg and try to scan it and figure out what's going on with Egg. Gygus though is like, all right, I'm done playing with you for today, Valverad. Here's amalgam for you. He does his portal shtick, reaches out 5 different portals with 5 different giant hands, grabs a bunch of random chemis from across the world and just mushes them together. Freaking super polymerization. That's a wild fusion. Chemis are Fenrir, Griffin, Odin, Poseidon, and Centaur. That's not their full names, but that's what they're based on. So yeah, we have to get through all the chemis eventually. I think after this episode, we only have 2 left. These 5 all accounted for, so only a couple left. Anyway, Valverad proceeds to try to fight this chemi. Back to Hotaro, flashing back through the entire series about his journey being a Kamen Rider, precious friends, yada yada, Kamen Rider stuff. Good times, ski. Renee, we know how it goes. This is the writer self-reflection moment before final form. It happens a lot. Anyway, cut over to Renee. Renee is sad for some reason. And Renegade is just like, okay, stop feeling sorry for yourself, Junior. You get out there and help out Hotaro, please. You're not going to do anything just sitting here walling for yourself. And Renee's like, you know what? You're right. Let's go. And Renee joins the fight with Valverad. So, yay, she's finally in the action. However, she doesn't add much because, it's Valverad. So, they try their best. Anyway, back to Egg. They're inside Egg. Egg explains that he's afraid of he's seen everything that's going on and he's scared of the outside world. I seen what happened to those guys. I don't want to be a monster. I saw what happened to all of them. I was here. I don't want to be born. What? I want to just stay inside my egg and never experience the outside world. I'm scared.
Essentially.
Because this is technically inside Hotaro, he's able to imagine the cafe, I guess, or his mom's restaurant, or whatever, because he's hungry. Because he's hungry and he wants food, specifically eggs, get in an omelet, because that's the theme of this episode, egg. So he's there with the egg. The egg looks at the food and and Hotaro's like, "You hungry? You want some of this?" And Egg's like, "But I'm an egg. I don't know if I can eat that." And just like, Hotaro's like, "Yeah, I'm sure I can cook you something up. Here, give me a second." Hotaro proceeds to cook up a Gotchard omelet for the egg that he's now calling Tamagon, because, egg. Tama means egg. There's a little more talking about Hotaro's like, you know what, Tamagon, you could be born. I mean, I'll be there beside you. That's what friends are for, right? The world is full of scary things, but friends help us see it through and all that jazz. So why don't, after you eat this food, why don't we just be born, you know? It's time to go to the outside world. You create the omelet lights, the omelet, the egg somehow is able to eat it. I don't know how, but sure. Anyway, Kamen Rider Resolve, clear blue sky, all that yada yada jazz, cool things. Come back to the outside world. Valvrad and Majade officially get rolled by our monster of the week. It's that time, but don't worry, it's time for Hotaro to show up with the egg. And final form time, let's go! The egg hatches and becomes Nijigan, a small plastic dragon that he attaches to his belt. Cool. Actually, it's an okay Henshin sequence. I like the kaiju Nijigan that appears behind him.
Yeah, the Henshin sequence was actually really dope, surprisingly.
And it breathes rainbows on him.
Yeah.
Yeah, Henshin sequence neat. It shout music jingle wise, it's just shouting Rainbow Gotchard over and over and over again. Like we get it to. Rainbow Gotchard. We know that's your name. I also do like when he did the Henshin sequence on the helmet, it's the two giant arrows. And you see that from the profile. I like that shot. But yeah, Rainbow Gotchard is now here. We get a brief flash to the... As soon as he henshins, we get a brief flash back out to the lab, where all the dead chemis proceed to glow mysteriously. Yeah, we'll get to that. Anyway, Rainbow Gotchard here. It's time to fight and show off the new form. So, Rainbow Gotchard has complete mastery of alchemy now. Or, basically, yeah. Basically, he's able to do whatever he wants, magic-wise.
Finally.
Alchemy. Basically magic.
That's how they treat it anyway.
Yeah. He turns projectiles, like if he's turning those projectiles at first into water, he teleports through the earth. He turns a girder into a snake thing that attacks the monster. He catches one of the monster's spears in midair and turns it into a trident for himself. It's cool. Anyway, that's what Rainbow Gotchard does. It's time to finish the fight with a rainbow kick. All the colors of the rainbow. Kicking you right in the face. Neat. I dig the kick as well. Where the kick becomes like a rainbow streak through the sky. It's cool. And with that, the day is saved. 5 new chemis are added to the collection. Nijigan is now a member of the team. Huzzah. And off in the distance, there's a Hopper! Hop, 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 hop. And Hopper 1 comes bouncing in, carrying some flowers. Hopper 1 is alive again. So are Skibos and Ant Trooper. They're also fine. The power of Rainbow Gotchard has revived the dead. The dead.
Dead chemis in this.
Basically.
Basically, it pulled us a Sonic Generations and gave the color back.
Yeah, basically. I didn't want them to be dead forever, but I feel like Gotchard needed to put in more work. You know what I'm saying? He literally just henshins and Hopper 1 is back. He doesn't even need to finish the fight. He just henshins.
He sent out a pulse though when he did it.
But all he had. I'm just saying there should have been a story arc. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
to
like I said before,
bring him back.
Resolutions are kind of quick.
Yes, I know.
Sometimes for the good, sometimes for not.
Yeah, I'm commenting on it. I didn't think it was a bad final form debut. I'm just you could have there's some story potential here, guys. And you're throwing it away. You don't need to make him this happy. We can have some consequences for once, you know?
Yeah.
Like, I didn't want Hopper 1 to stay dead. I'm sure he would have come back eventually. It's just... We could have had a story arc where we try to figure this out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I get it. No, I get it. I'm just saying, like, the way they're doing this, the build up was there. But
Yeah. Actually, killing Hopper 1, that was a good episode. The fact that we just revive him so easily is kind of... It's after all that build up that you did in the last episode, just to have him come back basically immediately. It's just like,
maybe have him
okay,
stay
fine.
gone for an episode.
Yeah. Wasn't even like a full episode without him dead. Just one episode.
Yeah.
Then immediately back. But that's Gotchard. Woo! Finally. We are all caught up. Alright, anything else to comment on the episodes, Echo?
Nah, I'm
Boom
good.
Boom Dear Gotcha Rides? No? Alright.
I'm good.
I think we're good then.
Yeah, actually, yeah. There we go. We're caught up, and you got some gaming news.
A lot of gaming news.
A lot
Yeah.
of gaming news. We're good. We
Whew.
are. So let me see what we can do here. Anybody up worth reading? Nah.
Nah. Alright.
Well, I could send this to the Red Ranger from In Space. You know what? I'll do that. Why not?
Andros?
Yep. He streams occasionally.
Oh. Huh. I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's where we'll go. Once I find... There we go. And he's playing Helldivers. Nice.
Cool.
Say hi to Andros, gang. GG's. Thank you for sticking with us. Look, y'all ain't see that start screen, but yeah, we're gonna head out. And we'll catch y'all for the next podcast.
Yep. Same Echo time, same Echo channel.
Yeah, we'll be back next week. Yeah.